you probably know this because you know about alcohol, but I never knew this.
Okay.
Apparently, so obviously you know tequila. Not apparently, but my brother told me that like in Mexico they don't really fuck with tequila like that.
Okay.
Because it's not that they don't fuck with tequila, but they don't like the hype that tequila has.
Okay.
Because I never knew this. Like tequila obviously comes from like agave.
Yeah.
And tequila is just agave that grows in the tequila region of Mexico. So there are other agave-based liquors that are exactly like tequila, but they're not called tequila. They're called other shit from wherever they're from.
Did not know that.
One of them's actually called, flipping my brother told me, because it's Espada.
Espada. That rings a bell, but I don't know what that is.
From Bleach, my G.
Oh, I was thinking,
The
why do I know
Espada.
that? Yeah, I was thinking, why do I know that name?
The Espada is a region. It's a region in Mexico.
Fucking hell.
Grimjo just chilling. It's a region in Mexico,
Okay.
and they have their own agave, and they grow there and make their own fucking tequila,
and
quote
it's
unquote,
called Espada.
and it's called Espada.
No way.
My brother's got a bottler at home, and I was like, so that's just tequila, but from Espada. He said, yeah. I was like, bro, I don't understand what you're telling me here. So in Mexico, they don't care about tequila. It doesn't matter to them.
Because everything is
tequila,
tequila, but it's just called something else because of a different region of where it's made.
Yeah.
Mad. I never knew that.
It's mad, isn't it?
I never knew that.
It's interesting.
That is very interesting. Espada, them man are pissed though, because tequila's worldwide.
Tequila is
global.
the thing. The thing.
I never knew that.
Yeah. And it can't be called a tequila unless it's from the agave that grows in the tequila region. It's not any better than any other agave.
Though.
Same with champagne. I was
Yeah.
just thinking that. Same with champagne.
Same with champagne.
And this is from Champagne. You can't call it
France, you
champagne.
can't call it champagne.
I'll call it what I want.
I call it fizz,
Call it
I
what
call
I
it
want.
pop,
Yeah.
I call it prosecco, whatever. That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I honestly never knew that.
Yeah, bro. It's actually, I was so intrigued when he told me that. I was thinking, fuck, I had no idea. And also, this is cool as well. This goes as a testament to like how Japanese people don't fuck around when it comes to like, not honor, but just their pride in their shit, in their craft. So one guy this Fighter and the Kid, Brendan from Fighter and the Kid, he's doing his own whiskey.
Okay.
And it's like 50% bourbon mixed with 50% Japanese.
Okay.
And that's his whiskey.
Okay.
And 50% bourbon, 50% Japanese. But the Japanese whiskey makers, like the distillery that he uses, they wouldn't let him have anything that hadn't been aged for 10 years.
Okay.
In these like specific barrels. And obviously he was just like, nah, bro, come. Like, it's cool. I just want the Japanese whiskey. It tastes fine. Yeah. And they were like, big man, you're not having it unless it's been aged for 10 years. I'm telling you that now. So if we're low on stock because we're still aging, then that's just your business. Problem.
Oh, mad.
You're not going around there calling it Japanese whiskey unless it's been aged for 10 years.
Mad. I love that.
I love that. I heard that. I was thinking, gang.
Yeah, man.
Gang. These Japanese bros don't fuck around. They got pride in their work, fam. Not 9.5 years, 10.
10 minimum.
So yeah, I was gassed when I heard that. I was thinking, that's sick.
Okay.
I've never had Japanese whiskey.
I have.
It's closer to Scotch, I think, than the other types.
Couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
I listened to a whole podcast one time about different whiskies and like the meaning. So did you know, I think I might have told you this before, like the E. So you know how some people spell whiskey without the E, E-Y, and some people spell it with just Y. Apparently, if the fucking country that the whiskey comes from has an E in the name of that country, then it's spelled EY. No if it doesn't have an E in it, it's not spelled that way.
No way.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So America spells it EY. Irish whiskey spells it Y. Scotch spells it Y, I think.
No way.
Japan must spell it Y. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's the E in the name of the country.
What the
bonkers.
Fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
I mean, it makes sense. Not necessarily makes sense now, but I can understand it better. You know?
Yeah. It's wild.
That is wild.
And then you never think about, obviously you should think about it, but like I said with the tequila thing, sometimes you don't even think about it, like Kentucky bourbon. That has to come from Kentucky. And you're like, bro, Kentucky's some small poxy little fucking state. Like,
they take pride in their shit, bro.
They all
Kentucky
take pride in their
bourbon is, I think it's one of the biggest wholesalers in like America in terms of bourbon in period.
Yeah, it must be.
Bro, they don't fuck about. They don't fuck about when it comes to, like you said, with the Japan thing and all of that. They take pride in their stuff. That's wild, man.
It is. It's interesting. I liked it. Yeah, I don't know what I was on holiday when I listened to that podcast. A whole podcast about whiskey. I don't even like whiskey that much. I do like it, but I found the whole thing interesting.
When you tap into something that you have on a regular basis, like whiskey, for example, you have it like once every couple of weeks or whatever, and you start finding out more and more shit about a specific subject, you think, damn.
It makes you appreciate it much more.
It makes you appreciate it much more, and thinking, oh my days, so this is why this is this, and this is why this is that, and it's just like, okay, I've learned something today.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Today.
Like I'm desperate to try this Espada thing now. I'm desperate to try it.
Where did you get it from, your brother?
I think he might have bought it back from Mexico.
When he went
traveling around there.
Yeah. I remember.
I think he actually might have bought it back from there.
Because I've not seen anything like that in ends, like in England, Manny, period, whatever.
It's a cover up. It's satin. No one knows about it.
Espada. Nah, man. Tequila as a region must be...
They're caked. They're caked because if anyone from a different country, ain't no one, like even, that's a dread thing. So like, say if we want to start our own tequila company, like we're not going to be the ones who live outside Mexico to try and convince everyone that it's the same shit as tequila. We're not going to do that. We're going to go to tequila and be like, big man, we need your thing in it. Yeah.
Just pattern us.
Yeah, I can't be bothered with this Espada thing. These men don't get it. It's too hard to sell. Let's just get tequila.
Yeah, exactly.
And they know that's the they know that's the thing.
I never knew that, bro.
I don't know, but I don't know what the drink is called. Obviously, you got tequila, you got Espada, you got whatever other regions they got. Yeah. What's the drink called?
I know what you mean.
What's the drink called?
It's tequila.
When you fucking ferment agave, what's it called? I need to know. Tequila what? What is it? It just says tequila on it. Let me fucking find. We got a tequila bottle in here.
You got a tequila bottle.
What does it say on there?
Tequila, 100% from agave.
That's all it says?
Yep.
It doesn't say what it's actually called. It's just an agave drink.
Patron Silva tequila is crafted from the highest quality 100% Weber blue agave, which is carefully harvested, closely trimmed, and slowly steam baked in small brick ovens. The cooked agave is then crushed, fermented, and twice distilled in a small batch using the time-honored Tahona process and one of the more modern roller mill methods to create Patron's Silver Smooth taste. But that means nothing to me.
So it's just, like I said, fermented agave. That can't be what the drink is called. Fermented distilled agave.
All Patron tequilas are distilled and bottled at Hacienda Patron in the highlands of, I'm assuming it's called Jalisco, but it's got a J at the front, so I'm assuming it's Jalisco, Mexico. It doesn't say what it's actually called.
Fair play.
But on that note,
let's do one. That was a good one. I'm actually happy about that. Woo! I always get a bit nervous.
Yeah, man.
That was a good one.
My teeth are gleaming now. Fun fact of the day today, guys. So, for those that aren't interested in football, I'm going to give you a little background. You obviously know who Lionel Messi is. Lionel Messi is one of, if not one of the greatest footballers of all time. That's alive right now. And he was at Barcelona all his life. And he currently, or more recently rather, went from Barcelona to PSG. And this was a big deal for the footballing world because he's always been in Barcelona. And Barcelona wanted him to stay. He wanted to stay, but the fees and blah, 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 he's worth a lot.
They couldn't afford him.
They couldn't afford him, basically, long story short. So I think his final press conference, or like his quote unquote like exit interview from Barcelona, he was crying. And there was a tissue that he was using. Apparently this tissue is now on auction for $1 million because they said that they want to try and who never know, potentially use the genes or whatever from that tissue to try and fucking, create an artificial Lionel Messi in the future. It's West, bro.
Some people have too much money.
Too much money.
They're
too
allowed
much time,
to
too
have
many
too.
ambitions.
Fam, who's got the time to sit there and think that's a good idea? Let me buy this for $1 million.
$1 million. $1 million is on auction for $1 million.
That's ridiculous.
God knows where this tissue is.
At
the moment, but it's on auction.
What evidence do they have that he must have filmed Messi putting it in the bin or something like that? Filmed himself picking it up and taking it. You need evidence.
Evidence.
Bro, that's mad. That's a good point that you brought up the football thing though. because obviously, as you know, I wanted to speak because we never talk about football on here.
Yeah.
And you ride or die football. And I haven't watched football since I was like, big man ting, 16.
Oh, mad.
Properly.
Yeah.
Properly. Obviously, I watch Man U games sometimes.
Ad hocly,
Ad hoc. Mainly when I'm either with you or with like other friends and stuff. But I haven't known any... I've intentionally stayed as far away from football as I could. So you can explain some shit to me.
Okay.
And we can keep this going.
Okay.
All right, talk to me. So I know nothing about Donny. This is interesting because I know nothing about my man. Just like how
Messi?
you know... No.
Oh.
Just how like you know sometimes nothing about certain basketball players and stuff.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Grealish.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
And then obviously this deal is the talk of the town.
Yeah.
Talk me through the whole thing.
So I can only know. I'm only gonna go off what, like, obviously I know. I don't follow Grealish that much, but he's been at Aston Villa his whole life. I think he was there since he was like 15. Every time I watch Jack Grealish, I always say he's got the hardest working calves in England. Have you seen his calves?
Castle wham.
Jack Grealish's hardest working calves in England. Bro, his calves are massive.
They are.
He's been at Aston Villa his whole life. Been the talisman throughout the whole, these last few years or whatever. But he was been injured, blah, blah, blah. And then he went to the Euros. I don't think he started one game at the Euros, but every time he came on, the world went mad for him. The Yats love him.
Gang.
Mandem love him. Like, he's just the talk of the town, you know?
Yeah. It's like a young baby Beckham.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a young baby Beckham. Let me not go that far, because Beckham's on a different level. Beckham was and still is on a different level. So let me not compare the two, because they don't play the same position, any of that. But Jack Grealish is, I don't know why, but he's the pride of England at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Granted, he didn't score anything in the Euros, but people just love his energy and love his aura and love what he's about football, purely because he was very dedicated to his club. He was there for, I don't know, like 10, 12 years at Aston Villa. He was there since he was a kid. Then obviously the Euros happened. He had a few good games and stuff, even though he didn't score. And then he's got the highest transfer fee in UK football, I believe. It was 100 million from Aston Villa to Manchester City. Funny enough, I saw him. He came into my spot. I think the week before their first game.
Oh, okay.
The whole team. So I saw them. It was cool. It was chill. He had to do some. He had to do some fucking ritual initiation type thing. He was singing or something. It was jokes. Then I think he came on. Their first game was an away game. They played Tottenham and they lost. I think he was a sub. I don't know if he started, but they played his first home game this weekend, just gone, or last weekend. He scored the second goal, but it wasn't like he did like a mad thing and then scored like a massive curl or something. It was more of the ball just hit him and he went into the net.
Yeah.
But it was his home debut. He scored a goal. They won the game 5-0. Like, it was a good feeling for him.
Okay, gang.
But Jack Grealish is when he gets the ball, you just know something's going to come from it.
You feel comfortable.
You feel comfortable when he's got the ball.
Because
you know he's going to attract people towards him that will free up the space for other people.
Okay, gang.
So he will either pass the ball to you or he will get the foul to create the free kick that can inevitably score a goal. You know, so that's the reason why I say he's got the hardest working calves in England, because it also, for 2 or 3 seasons running, he was the most fouled player every season.
Swear.
Yeah. And this was whilst he was at Aston Villa. But so people know his potential. That's why so many people are drawn towards him. That's that's the reason why he creates so much, because 2 or 3 people are going to be drawn towards him or looking at him, and then it just frees up all the other man. And then,
that's gang.
That's the reason why he's a great guy.
That's
100 million. I feel like it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. 100 M's. But when that transfer went down, Aston Villa were gassed. Like, Aston Villa, I don't think, obviously, no team has received 100 million in England before, because that was the highest transaction fee. But for a team like Aston Villa, you know, if it was like United or
United
like somewhere,
City or
somewhere
United,
in the top 6,
United to Chelsea or something like that, you're just like, all right, cool.
It's feasible, it's understandable, they can afford that, blah, blah, and or they can still do good with that. Whereas Aston Villa getting 100 mil from Man City for one guy?
Yeah, gang.
Yeah, take him. Take him. Even
That's
though
new stadium talk.
Exactly. That is new stadium talk. You can do so much with 100 M's. 100 M's.
Yeah. There's too much money in football. There's too much money for one Don. New stadium talk. Nah, too much money.
There's too much money in football, bro. So yeah, man, it was a big deal for him. I feel like it's a great move for him, purely because He's never won, to my knowledge, I don't know, he's never won a trophy. He could have won like an FA or something. I don't know, like back in the day, I'm not too sure. But he's obviously never won the Premier League. He's never been part of the Champions League or Europe, like all those kind of things. So this move for him is fantastic.
That's heavy.
That's fantastic.
That's heavy. I like that.
Especially because he is the pride and joy of England at the moment. Or these past few months, like him, Raheem Sterling and all them, man. Pride and joy of England at the moment. So I'm very happy for him, even though he plays for the op.
That's good.
You know, I'm a United fan. He plays for City.
Yeah.
But sometimes in football, you just got to appreciate what you got to appreciate, you know? That's why I love football.
That's live, man. I like shit like that.
It's cool, man.
I like shit like that. I like shit like that. There's some, not similar, but like there's a bit of basketball news going on in the minute. Like in terms of, there's two situations, like in terms of the pride and in terms of like the money and stuff like that. So there's the opposite things happened in the NBA. Okay. Do you know about Dennis Schroeder?
Dennis
Schroeder.
No.
Cool. So my man is where's he from? I think he's a German national.
Okay.
Plays in the NBA, plays for the Lakers.
Okay.
This is his first season starting, I believe. So first season starting, just gone. Season just gone, his first season starting. Did okay. Lakers wanted to keep him. They offered. So basically, just understand he's any man. He's any guy.
He's not even like in the first five.
He's just started this year. Is the first year he's ever been in the first five.
But he's been on the Laker roster.
He's been playing the game. Let's just say that. Let's just say he's been playing the game. This is the first year he's ever been starting five. Right?
Wow.
Lakers were happy to keep him for another year. No, they wanted him for a 4-year deal. They offered him $82 million across 4 years. And he's any guy. He's any guy.
82 million.
82 million.
20.05.
Yeah, 20 million a year they offered him. He said, nah, I'm going to try my luck as a free agent, basically.
Okay.
And try my luck as a free agent and see how the market cleans me up. He's gassed. Obviously, he's gassed. He had an okay season and he's gassed. Fam?
Talk to me, fam. What went wrong?
It didn't go well. No one gave a fuck about him. Now he's signed with the, I've already forgotten. I think it's the Celtics. Somewhere fucking cold. I know that.
Yeah.
I think he's gone to the Celtics and they offered him a 1-year deal for $8 million, I think.
Obviously, in context of basketball, that's not a lot of money, but for the average Joe.
For the average Joe, yes. $8 million ain't bad.
Just so their context,
8
guys.
million ain't bad. But for the fact that you had a 4-year contract and you were guaranteed 20 mil every year, to now you've got a 1-year contract for eight.
Man has to downsize.
Bro, you have to move to cold ass Boston out of lavish LA for less than half of what you were guaranteed in LA. And now it's and that's the thing. The bad thing is it's a 1-year deal. Contract. 1-year deal. So they've paid you 8 mil for 1 year. For the fact that they've paid you 8 mil, Boston ain't no punk team either. So the fact they've paid you 8 mil, they don't even care if you play or not. They've given you a busted contract for 1 year. You're not even going to get any court time. You're not going to get enough court time to get a better deal next year.
Yeah.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
Damn.
And this is your first year off the bench. And they promised you 4 lavish years.
I was like, nah, let me take my chances.
Let me take my chances. I think I'm a bad bitch. So that's what he said.
So in the season just gone, he did well this year.
He did okay this year. Not well. He did enough for the Lakers to think he's worth another 4 years.
And where was he before the Lakers? Or has he always been Lakers?
I can't remember, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. He's any guy. I've never followed his career.
But he's been at the Lakers.
He's been at the Lakers. He's comfortable with the Lakers. And then this was his first proper season off the bench, playing as a regular starter.
Let me see if I recognize his face, because obviously I watch basketball.
Yeah, he's any black brother, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't recognize his face.
What's his name?
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder. The name does ring a bell.
SCH. I think.
Yeah, I got it. Image. It is. I think it is Boston. He's moved to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So I know his face. Yeah.
Fam. So he's done now. So that's the thing. That's the thing as well. Is like, that's the bad thing. The 1-year contract is the scary part. The 1-year contract and the low payment. I would even be concerned for him if it was a 1-year contract for 20 mil. I'd still be worried.
Yeah, because it's just 1 year.
1 year, you've got to prove it now.
Yeah.
And you clearly, in the season just gone, you clearly didn't prove it enough for anyone to want you.
Yeah. So that's what.
So you need a much better season than the season you've just had with the Lakers. And you're probably not even going to be starting in Boston. You are fucked. Good luck from now. That's all I'm saying. Good luck from now.
Damn.
He either gets sixth man of the year and fucking smashes it and becomes the next James Harden, or he's done. It's long for him.
That's tough, man.
It is tough.
It's dog eat dog.
It is dog eat dog.
Following up, I know we're talking a lot about sports, but obviously a few months ago there was this ESL, the European Super League. Do you remember?
Yes,
that whole
I remember,
fiasco, like during lockdown.
That drama.
Yeah. Did you read?
I don't know. I didn't look into the specifics. I had someone tell me like a brief overview. But yeah, like I understood it at the time.
So just for context, what it was at the time was they wanted to make FIFA, i.e. the Football Association in across Europe, the same thing like America in terms of basketball in their leagues. So in the NBA, no one gets promoted or demoted. Like you stay in the same league season in, season out. And that's what they want to do for football across 5 different countries. So England, Spain, Italy, France, and I think Germany backed out. I think it was somewhere else. But obviously United backed out, Chelsea backed out, City backed out, I think PSG backed out. There were so many teams that backed out. But I'm thinking, why on earth, how does that promote any form of competition? They wanted the same teams to be playing the same quote unquote Champions League. Well, there wouldn't have been any Champions League because that's out of FIFA now. They wouldn't have been able to qualify for the World Cup because that's part of FIFA. They wouldn't have been able to qualify for like there are so many things that were so wrong with it. But it was more of a powerhouse hungry thing for the bosses and the owners to just make more P. Yeah. And it made me wonder, it made me think like, why doesn't that happen in America in terms of just having a relegation system? Like if you're shit, big man, give the D League, for example, the chance and the opportunity to fucking progress. If your team is the number one seed of the season in the D League, surely you've earned the right to be in the NBA.
It's true, man. It's true.
You know?
It is true. I think it's because the reason is because teams are there's so fewer players on an NBA court that typically if a team is doing well, it's like crushing it. So if someone, for example, was crushing it in the D League, it's because of one person, typically. And instead of promoting the whole team, they'll just take that person. Yeah, but then that's what happened with, what's his face? We were talking about the other day. Plays for the Bucks.
Giannis?
No, not Giannis. His second guy. Begins with M. Middleton. Yeah. He was in the D League.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain he came up through the D League.
I remember them talking about someone. It was either him or it was either Drew Holiday. It was one of them.
Yeah.
It was one of them. But yes, continue. I do remember.
I'm fairly certain he came up.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I watched a little piece on him about just like never giving up and all this shit. So I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain he came up through the D League. And yeah, so I think with basketball, that's the difference, is that in football, it's very rare that you can just pin success down to one person. Well, you never can. You can never, if you've had a fucking unbelievable season, obviously you get players that are like, gang, but you can't ever say they were purely successful because of this person. Whereas in the NBA, in basketball even, you can. 100%. It happens all the time. That's why people get taken here, there, and everywhere. That's why they're trying to create super teams. Because now, even if you've got 2 or 3, if you've got 3 all-stars on one team, all of a sudden now it's a super team. Yeah. If you have that in football, it's like you're all right. Yeah. Like you're decent. Yeah. We expect you to have at least 3. Yeah. If you've got less than 3 superstars, then who
PSG, for example, PSG now have Messi, Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, and Neymar. Yeah. But apparently, I think Mbappe wants to leave because he doesn't want to play with Messi. Or Neymar, one of them want to leave because they don't want to play with Messi. And the reason why Messi used to play for Barcelona when... Neymar used to play for Barcelona whilst Messi was at Barcelona. The reason why he left Barcelona was because he didn't want to be in Messi's shadow. But then when he went to PSG, he was in Mbappe's shadow because Mbappe is a fucking baller. He's a fucking baller. I think he's like 22. At the time, he was like 19. I think it's like 2021 now. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But now one of them want to leave. It's just all... Everyone wants to be the star man. Obviously, you want to be the one bringing in the goals and bringing home the bacon. Of course, it makes sense. And that's why I believe, like you said, if you have three-star men in a team, you have to be doing the thing. So that's why I believe thoroughly this year that PSG will win the Champions League.
All right, gang.
PSG will... They've got no choice but to win the Champions League.
Yeah. Fair play.
Di Maria, Angel Di Maria, he's an Argentinian footballer. He used to play for United. That's the only reason why I ride for him, because he used to play for United in like 2016 for like 1 season or 2 seasons before he moved to PSG. And the coach that's the fucking fattest spider I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is it the same ones last time? Is it the same ones last time?
Oh my God, you man. If you man can see the spider, Jesus. It's just hanging.
That's the same ones last time. Same ones last time. It's got Utes, fam. It's got a family in there. That's the same ones last time. Fat batty thing.
Fat batty spider. Oh. What was I saying? Yeah, I ride for Di Maria because obviously, he used to play for United. And anyone that used to play for United, I'm always like, yeah, man, I still got connections with you. You're still gang.
I birthed you.
Exactly. Yeah. No matter what, you're still gang. But I hated him. We played PSG. This was when Di Maria was at PSG, and United played PSG in the Champions League maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago. We played them home and away. First leg, we lost at United at Old Trafford. We lost 2-0. Di Maria scored. He grabbed the bottle, like he scored in celebration was to grab, they threw like beer bottles at him. He grabbed the bottle, he was about to drink it, dashed it on the floor, and he's like, keep quiet, keep quiet, keep quiet, keep quiet. I was like, you motherfucker. I think 2 weeks later, we went to theirs and we beat them 3-1, which was gang.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, United, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, back to what I was talking about anyway, I feel like PSG will win the Champions League this season because the team that they've got, bro. Solid, man. There's so many all-stars on that team. And they've also got on a free... who did England play in the finals again? In Euros? Italy. So the goalkeeper, Donnarumma, or whatever his name is, he's at PSG now.
Big boy.
For free.
For
free. They got Messi. They got... Gino Wijnaldum, who used to play for Liverpool, he's a strong CDM. They got for free. They've now got Sergio Ramos, who used to be the captain of Real Madrid, PSG for free, and Donnarumma, whatever his name is, the goalkeeper for big man, with Messi, with Mbappe, with Neymar, with Verratti, with what's his name, Di Maria. They have to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
But
I love this enthusiasm. I love it.
I love football, bro. But then I'm starting to think, is it a case of too many stars on one team and they're going to crumble?
They can't mesh.
They can't mesh. There has to be, everyone can't be the star, But I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
It's true. It's one of them ones. I feel like, from my limited knowledge, I feel like Messi is old enough to not get caught up in that bullshit.
Yeah. Messi needs another trophy before he dips. He's nearly done out.
Yeah. I feel like, obviously, Neymar might be a little bit vexed. He's still a young buck. But I feel like Messi's old, I hope anyway, old enough and mature enough to not fall into that bullshit of like, let me prove I'm the best player at the cost of this W. Like, big man, you want the ball, have the ball, innit? You want the ball, have the ball, bruv.
I know what you mean.
But, that sounds live. It sounds super interesting.
Bro, PSG, I know a lot of people aren't into football, but it's just so... People forget that when we watch football, yes, we watch for entertainment, and when a lot of women don't like football, and a lot of guys don't like football as well, but people think that we watch football because... they start asking, why are you so interested in football? Like, what's the point? Blah, blah. People forget that, one... This is their job. Like, regardless of our entertainment, yes, we watch it week in, week out, we get vexed and blah, blah, blah. Big man, this is their job. They have to perform week in, week out to secure a spot in the top 11.
Yeah.
If you're not starting, big man, you're not doing something right. Unless you're injured, you're not doing something right. And did you know that every feature, like every sub, or if you start, you get a bonus. Obviously, if you score, you get a bonus. Everything is to do with P.
I had no idea.
Everything's to do with P. If you're on the pitch, you get extra cake. If you score, obviously you get extra cake. If you win trophies, you get extra cake. I knew about the trophies and thing, but I didn't know about if you start and if you get subbed in, you get extra. I only found out recently.
That's wild.
So if you're not in the starting 11, bro, it's tough. And a football team depending on the team, consists of 24 to 26 players. Only 11 men can play. And with a keeper, if you're the number one keeper, you're calm.
Oh, you're sold.
Your place is solidified. That's why this Donnarumma guy or whatever, he's got the game a lot.
Creme de la creme.
He's got the game.
He's like, what, 6'6", 6'7"?
He's 6'7".
Fucking tall guy.
The keeper, PSG's keeper, I think his name is Keylor Navas. Yeah, Keylor Navas. He's a great goalkeeper. He's been their keeper for God knows how long. So I'm a bit skeptical as how that's going to play out. purely because he's been doing great for them. But my man he's a goalkeeper.
He's a goalkeeper. And it doesn't, for a keeper, it doesn't matter whose team you're on, fam.
If you keep
Save the ball.
Save the ball, we're yours.
Fam,
you know?
it doesn't matter. You don't need to mesh with anyone.
It doesn't
Save the
matter.
fucking ball. That's all you need to do. You got one fucking job, do it. Yeah, I like that. I like that passion.
My mind spirals sometimes when I think about football.
That's gang.
Also, again, football. Do you not think it's crazy, or any sport, it doesn't have to be football. Do you not think it's crazy that because we watch sport week in, week out kind of thing, we just watch it as entertainment value, whatever, or we watch our team as entertainment value. But let's say, for example, I play for United, you play for City. No, let me not say City because I'm more times probably going to face you more than once or more than twice. Let's say I play for United and you play for Southampton, for example. Southampton aren't likely going to get into any cup competitions. They're only going to be in the regular season. So let's say, for example, I've come to your yard and smacked you up 4-0. You have to wait 7 months to beat me again.
Yeah.
You know?
It's long.
So that's in your head for time, and you want to get revenge, you want to do all of these things, but we're watching it week in, week out as football.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
you as a player...
Personal for me.
You as a player, it's personal. You've got to wait months to come and meet me again.
And then these men were chatting shit in my ear as well.
Bro.
They were chatting shit in my ear.
Bro.
When the corners come in and we were just all shoulders, man was chatting pop in my ear, fam. Nah, I'm not having it.
The whole 90 minutes?
I'm not having it.
Away games must be daunting sometimes.
Bro, I remember when we were in school, do you remember obviously playing like, when you're in school, you play either football. I didn't play football in school, I played basketball. But you would only ever play in the local league with the other schools. We would only ever play through the season, one school, one time.
Okay. Makes
So
sense.
we'd play every school in like our town.
Yeah.
And then there will be some like local tournaments and stuff like that, and you might play some of them again. But there was at least one player on every school team that you had to be wary of. And it just created so much. You didn't want to, because if you lose to him, you ain't playing again until next year.
Yeah.
You weren't playing again until next year, bro. Fuck. It used to piss me off. So I remember, this is mad. I actually remember this. So we had, this is wild as well, because we had obviously my team, and then we had another team called Hatton. So they were called, the name of the school is like Christopher Hatton. Anyway, I don't know who the fuck that is, but anyway. They on their team, they had these two twins called Kane and Lewis. And they weren't that big, but they were fucking tall. Then they had my boy Jason on there. So Hatton was the tall team. Hatton was the fucking tall team because all three of them motherfuckers were tall as hell. And my team was short. We had one of the shortest teams. So we had Hatton, they were ballers because they had them three. The rest of the team couldn't name a single other player on their team.
Oh, really? It was just them three?
Them three were running and gunning.
Damn.
So I knew it was hard. When we played them, I was stressed. But I was stressed when we played everyone. Then we had another team called Ren, who were like our closest school in terms of like proximity and stuff like that. They weren't, okay, cool. So they had one guy called Richard, tall as fuck, he was a baller as well. Tall, white baller.
Yeah,
he had the fundamentals down to a T.
Fundamentals.
He wasn't about showboating. He had the fundamentals, bro. So they had him. The rest of the team was kind of trash, but the thing with their team, Ren, they're a rugby school.
Okay.
And they're just militant.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter that they couldn't play basketball. They were just so dedicated to winning this game that they were willing to do their best. And they knew Richard was I call him Higgins. Everyone called him Higgins. Higgins was their top don.
Yeah.
So they had to run him. As soon as they run him, the ball was long for everyone. So I remember we had to face off against him. So every time we faced Hatton, I knew we had the three big boys that we had to worry about. It's kind of like high Q.
Fam?
Yeah.
Fam, I was literally thinking, you man were like Hinata man from Haiku.
Fam,
literally thinking about Haiku.
So this is the thing. So
Jesus.
You go through all these schools, but you never think about yourself.
Yeah.
So you go through in Hatton, we had the three big ballers. They were stressful to deal with. But they were kind of team, if you could get them frustrated, they would fuck up because they're showboaters.
Yeah.
They wanted pussy and fame. That's what them three man wanted, pussy and fame. So they wanted the dub in the flashiest way possible.
Of course.
So you could beat them if you played them against their weakness, which was their showboating. You could beat them easily because they were selfish and they want pussy and fame.
Yeah, and they'll get frustrated.
They get frustrated and then fuck up. That's how we used to beat them. Ren, militant players, but they only had Higgins. So basically, it didn't matter how militant they could be, you could outscore them. They were the kind of team that if you were going to go coast to coast, like 1-for-1, we had more good players than they did.
Yeah.
So we would beat them if we're willing to go back up.
Okay.
As soon as Higgins is off the courts, we're going up by 15.
Yeah.
As soon as he takes a break, if they sub him off, as soon as he gets a break, we're going up by 10, 15.
Yeah.
Straight off the back because the rest of the team was trash. But as soon as he comes back in, it's game time. So they had him, big, tall guy, really good player, fundamentals, would never fuck up, ever. Then we had another team called Wollaston. Now, Wollaston, they were a short team like us, but their point guard was a guy called Johnny Yates. Baller. In school, baller.
Man looks...
Baller. White guy. Baller. Handles and could shoot. His dad was a coach.
Okay.
So they would have him and his little brother, both of them fucking ballers.
Okay.
His little brother came to our school, and he was like 4 years younger than us. He was playing like 3 years older than. He was playing for the teams like his year, the year above, and the year above that.
No way.
He was a baller. Both of them ballers, bro. So every time we went to Wollaston, you knew it was long.
Yeah.
Because Johnny's gonna have you up, bro, and he will snap your ankles if you ever give him the chance. Stress, but you knew it was a fun game. Because as good as he was, he's not tall, so you can lock him down if you need to.
How tall was he roughly? Sorry.
He was like, it's school, so obviously we were shorter, but now he's probably like my height or a bit shorter.
Okay.
So in school, he was just a normal height guy. Not short, but he was a normal height guy.
Yeah.
Probably, and in school, he was probably a little bit shorter than me. But he was a hooper, Fuhad. He could hoop, bro. You didn't want to guard him. But I wanted to guard him. Because I was thinking, I'm taking down Johnny today.
You like the competition.
Yeah, but that was our favorite games to play against them, man.
Nice.
Because I knew it was like me and my boy John would always argue, like who's taking Johnny. And then I'll be like, bro, I'll fucking defend Johnny. I don't care. I don't care. I want that victory. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'd play against Johnny, and that was the most fun team because their guys were okay. He was the big boy, but they had no tall guys on their team until year 10, but I'll get back onto that.
Okay.
No, year 11.
Yeah.
Year 11, all the things changed. Yeah. We'll go back there. They had a transfer. But yeah, it was us versus them. And sometimes they would beat us, sometimes we would beat them. We were very evenly matched, but he was their guy. He was their guy. He could do anything, but he just wasn't tall. If he was tall, he would have been like a much better version of Higgins. And it would have been impossible.
Yeah.
We would never be able to lock him down.
Yeah.
But that was fun. And then the rest of the teams were just shit. Like, no offense to them, but we had another team called Rawns, another team called High and Ferrers, another team called something. They're all shit. But those 3 teams, they were the ones.
So they were like the seed and you were like just underneath them as a team.
So that's what I thought. But it actually was never like that. So I remember basically, I never thought, this is why I said you never think about yourself. I never thought about that. And then Johnny from Wollaston coincidentally lived down the road from me. And I never knew that. Well, he lived like 2 streets away from me. And I never knew that. And one day I was walking to the court by myself, just bouncing my ball. And I walked past his house. And he was outside playing hooping. And I was like, swear, you live here? Because Wollaston's like far. And I was like, oh, you live here? He's like, yeah, I live here and stuff like that. So we started playing.
Okay.
And then we started talking, and basically we had the same discussion that me and you having right now. When you play hat and you got this and that, and he's like, yeah. And then he said like, and when we play you've got you and John. And I was like, oh, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, like when we play, like my school was called Weavers, isn't it? When we play Weavers, you got James and John. James and John. That's like, that's what you have to stress about. Yeah. When you were playing Weavers, you know, we were on the bus, you're like, all right, James and John, you got to watch out to him. Because me and him used to play. We didn't give a fuck about the rest of the team. Me and him were so competitive, but like in a good way.
Yeah.
So you know what I said about the Messi and Neymar thing?
Yeah.
If they can get mature enough, big body. But if they're vexed about who's the best,
of course,
then it'll never work.
Yeah.
But me and him were like, I was so competitive, I liked to intentionally pretend like I thought I was shitter than him.
Okay.
Because I remember we used to train, and then every year our coach would award us like either MVP or MIP, most improved, and it would give us jerseys. And 2 years in a row, he got MVP and I got MIP. But secretly, I liked it. I used to pretend like I was vexed, but secretly, I liked it because I'm thinking, I'm getting better, big man. And the next year, I'm going to smack you up. So me and him played against each other because you could tell he wanted that glory. I didn't really care about being the best. If anything, I didn't want that pressure.
True.
If anything, I didn't want that pressure. I wanted to be the guy coming up.
True.
I wanted to be the guy who was like, look the fuck out for him.
True.
Like he's the
position
MVP,
you wanna be
but
in.
you want to be the underdog. That everyone's like, this guy, I can't stop him. But like, this is the main guy, but they've also got this guy as well. So me and John used to play, fam, play, passing everything, just bang, 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 bang. It was
I can see
live.
you reliving it. I can see you reliving it.
It was live. The fast breaks,
Yeah.
it was long, fam. It was long. So when I say you thought we were in the like kind of lower seed and stuff like that, it was actually kind of all even.
Okay.
Everyone would win some, everyone would lose some.
Of course.
But it's weird that I never once thought that me and him were like those guys. So just like in Haikyuu, where like they're stressed about the big boys on every other team, but the other teams are secretly stressed about these man.
Tobio and Hinata,
Yeah.
FYI, guys, sorry to cut you off. Haikyuu, for those that don't know, is an anime about volleyball, just to give you clarification.
Bro, yeah. Jump on Haikyuu, it's live.
Yeah.
So many people hate sport anime.
I was one of them.
Live.
I was one of them until I jumped on Haikyuu.
But that's the thing.
Gas.
So yeah, we were those guys, the guys that thought that everyone else was so much better than us. But when they were coming to play us, we never knew that they were whispering like, big man, when we get there, they got James and John, you need to do something about them because if one of them gets free, it's long.
Yeah.
So you need to lock them both down. We used to hoop, fam.
Gang.
Hoop.
Gang.
It was so much fun back then. It was so much fun back then, Fiad. It was so much fun back then. Fuck, I miss it.
I know you do, bro.
Fuck, I miss it.
I know you do,
I miss it so much. I was thinking, oh, I just want to play ball. I just miss it. But anyway, I've got...
You said you were going to, sorry to cut you off again, you said you were going to go back to year 11, something to do with year 11?
Quincy. Quincy. He got traded. So Wollaston picked up, they had a new starter.
Yeah.
I don't know if he always went to that school and never played, or he just had and maybe had a massive growth sort. This nigga was 6'10". 6'10", Fuhad.
I've never seen anyone that high.
Tallest guy I've ever seen in
I've
person.
never seen anyone that tall in my life.
6'10". My
Tallest
God.
I've seen is 6'7".
Yeah, bro, huge.
Wow.
Quincy was huge. So they put him on Johnny's. He went to Johnny's school.
Yeah.
So I think just for year 11 he played for Wollaston.
Wow. 6'10".
Yeah, bro, you couldn't do anything. He used to just dunk it, barely jump.
Of course.
He used to just got it out and it was in. Bro, there's nothing we could do. But then we played a tournament one time and I twangled him. He dunked on me in it. So this is a separate tournament. This was a sixth form tournament.
Okay.
So he went to their sixth form. I went to my school sixth form. So for fun, we would just play.
Yeah,
we used to play. We both used to play for county anyway, and we'd play on the same team and stuff. And we'd see each other a lot. We were friends. So we'd see each other a lot, but we never used to play against each other until they had this local like sixth form tournament where it's like our sixth form versus loads of other sixth forms, but no sixth forms were serious ballers. So I wasn't really worried about it. It was more, for me, it was like fun.
Yeah,
like I didn't have John anymore because he went college somewhere. He went to an art college, I think. So I didn't have him anymore, but for me, it was just like, it's whatever, innit? It's just like a bit of fun. Yeah. Just to get some cardio in. So it was one of the games where I think, oh, I'm going to practice this. I'm going to try this with these, man, because it's just trash. And then no respect. Bro, when I was like prime hooping days, I had no respect for anyone. I literally only cared about if you're not playing for like England, I don't care about you. Yeah. So yeah, we played it and I played him. And then out of nowhere, bro, they just had this play. I wasn't paying attention. They just dashed in the ball, jammed it in my face, bro. Balls just all up in my cheeks. Nuts everywhere, fam.
Nah.
And I was just there on the floor like...
Did he jump? Well, as soon as he landed, did he just look down at you?
Fam, he hung on the thing and just stared at me, come off, and then did that slow jog back, just staring at me on the floor.
This is literally Haikyuu. When they do the setter dump.
Yeah.
And all the men are rushing strike here. And you just look down at
looks down at them, fam.
Prick.
He jogged back. I was like, nah, fam. I told these man, ISO. I told Donny, run me the ball now. I called him out. This is how little I cared about this tournament. I called him out. He was down in his half. I was up at my hoop.
Yeah.
I said, come. Told all his boys, all my boys. I said, everyone get down there. You come now. I'm not having this. Guard me. I dare you, fam. I dare you to guard me. Twangled his feet up because he was so tall he couldn't.
Yeah,
he could barely move, fam.
Yeah, of course.
So just
a
little shoulder shimmy here and there, roundabout
yeah.
bam. I dazzled him all the way down to the other court. Quick little
pump fake.
Yeah, pump fake reverse layup under his thing. I'm just like, shut up, man, get away from me. Get off me. It wasn't impressive as dunking on him, but
you got
I got my redemption.
Yeah. Of course, you needed that, man.
Yeah,
Everyone needs
yeah.
that. You can't get dunked on balls in the face and not redeem yourself. You can't.
Nuts in my mouth. I was just like, oh god, kill me now, kill me now. Home turf as well. It was an our court. It was at our school. I was like, fuck. just kill me, bro. You had a what would you do thing, no?
Yeah. Where's my phone? Fucking hell. We've been talking about sports for ages. I forgot about that. Right. My in-laws said, what would you do, right? My in-laws were visiting and I couldn't be asked entertaining them. So I told everyone I fancied a nap because of a headache. I went upstairs and watched some spicy porn for a solid 20 minutes, despite not being able to get the sound to work on my phone. Upon returning downstairs, I could see everyone awkwardly looking at my headphones. Only for my partner to inform me.
I already know what's happened.
Only for my partner to inform me they could all hear the sounds blaring out of them as I didn't turn my Bluetooth off. Nobody looked impressed. Bro, what do you do? What do you do, bro?
I actually don't know.
The thing is, I already know what I'm going to do. If I'm watching porn and I can't hear shit and I've tried multiple videos, something's obviously off, you know? I'm not going to stay there for 20 minutes listening to audioless porn. Big man.
Who watches porn for 20 minutes, by the way?
That's a long time.
He's watching it like it's leisure.
Fam, he's watching it like
Just
it's
sitting
anime.
there
like
watching it like
an anime
that.
episode.
Nah.
Bro, if I can't hear anything, there's clearly something wrong.
There's something
I need to
the
figure
magic.
it out.
Yeah.
Because I need to hear, I can't just watch it. I need everything involved, you know?
Bro.
So clearly something's wrong. Let me figure it out. He was Juntao. He just wanted to whack one out as immediately as he could, you know? But anyway, what would you do? You've walked downstairs, you've bust your nut, you've got your girl's parents, let's say a couple nieces and nephews there just chilling. What do you do?
Whose yard am I in?
You're in her yard. You're in her yard.
So in my girl's yard.
You're at your girl's yard, but you were staying over for the night, bro.
Oh
But you're at your girl's yard.
God.
You got like your Bose headphones just chilling there, audio connected to your laptop upstairs. And you know Bose headphones, when they're not in your ear, they're just loud when they're just
Screeching.
Bro,
Oh my God.
what do you do? What do you do?
This is the first time I've been absolutely speechless. I can picture myself there. So let me think about it. So I go downstairs. Everyone's staring at me.
I can imagine coming downstairs and playing it off as if you've just come back from a nap, like,
Fam,
crusted, but
what's up?
one of them ones, but they've heard the whole thing. That's double embarrassment.
So is someone addressing me? Because at this point, I don't know what's going on. Is someone saying what happened?
Let's just say your girl's mum, as soon as you walk down the stairs, you do your whole stretch, whatever, fake nonsense. Everyone's staring at you like, what? And then your girl's mum just picks up the headphones and just...
And I know now. I know immediately.
Did you forget this? And you're like... Now what do you do? You know immediately, because as soon as you've seen the headphones, you think, no wonder my fucking audio wasn't working. You put two and two together.
Yeah, immediately. I'm not dumb.
Immediately.
I'd say, yeah, I did. I'd be so mortified. I can already feel my blood running cold in my veins. I think I'd be like, yeah, thank you. And then I would kiss my girl on the cheek and I'd just walk out. I'd have to just walk out. I couldn't look back. There's nothing I wouldn't have the strength through that. I wouldn't have the strength to be like, oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, you've not
Sorry,
got a leg to stand on.
Fam, I wouldn't have the strength for it. I'll quit.
Bro, there will be so many questions.
They can ask themselves because I'm not going to be there. 20 minutes.
Why is he watching porn first of all, when the whole family's here?
Does he have an addiction? That's what they think.
Does he do this often?
Fam, does he have an addiction? Is that a family gathering in someone else's house and he runs upstairs to watch porn? Does he have an addiction? What's wrong with him? I would leave my relationship for that.
A man said, I'm going upstairs for a cheeky nap. He bust one out and lied about it. Came up with this whole facade.
Nah, fam. I would happily lose my relationship for that. Damn. Happily. If I'm a young buck as well, in my teens,
embarrassing.
100% I'm losing my relationship for that.
Embarrassing. You know she's telling all the gal.
Oh, 100%. I have to move town, everything. If we've got mutual friends, I'm vexed.
Mum, please, let's go. Mum, please, let's go to another city. I don't have to explain it, but please. I can't explain it to you, but please.
Bro, we have to leave. We have to get out now. I don't want to hear questions. Get your shit and let's go, please.
I'll be crying. I'll be begging my mum, please, let's go.
Bro.
Oh, my days,
Mummy, that's when you use that mummy.
Mummy,
Please.
Mummy. I can't remember the last time I called my mum mummy or my dad daddy.
Fam, I don't remember.
That's hilarious.
I remember the day I told you. I remember the day I stopped calling my dad daddy.
Yeah.
I was
Night
shook.
dad or something like
Night
that. And
dad.
he said was it?
Man just paused and said, and then, what's out? I laid back
That's too funny, bro.
I was so scared.
That's too funny.
Oh.
I've recently started calling my dad Pops. I call him Pops like monotonously now. I don't call him dad or anything anymore. I don't know why. It just spiraled out of nowhere. This is normal now.
Yeah, I called my dad. What do you mean, my brother called my dad? Pa. Yeah, we call him Pa.
I don't think you've necessarily told me that before, but I think you've said it in like conversation. Like,
Oh,
context,
right.
you know?
Yeah. But yeah, fam, I have to take an emergency exit. I don't know what else to do. I just don't have it in me to just to firm that, bro.
That's embarrassing, James.
It's too embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, James.
20 minutes. Like you said, there's just too many questions to answer.
Yeah, there are too many questions.
Why here? Why now? Why for so long? Like, what's wrong with you? Why do you feel the urge to do it now?
Yeah.
If you were so bored, like, why don't you go home? Like, is this what you do when you're bored? You just sit there and watch porn? Like, did you even fap? Like, what was that?
Did he even fap?
What was that? Or did you were just watching it, bro?
Oh my God.
Like, what do you have to? And then the parents are not going to be happy.
Nah.
They're going to say, what do you have to say to Sarah? I feel like Sarah's owed an apology. What do you have to say to Sarah?
Family?
What do you have to say for yourself? No one can say that to me. No one can put the onus on me.
Yeah.
Like, James, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, escape. I don't care anymore. I'm like, you man, I don't care. Bye. I'm not dealing with this. Do you know how embarrassed I am? I'd have to be honest. Do you know how embarrassed I am? I'm leaving. Sarah, I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I'm sure you can understand.
Yeah. If she was at the other foot, you dipped too.
100%. Everyone's out. What would you do?
I would be shell shocked, obviously, but I think I don't know. I don't think I would be able to stomach the questions. I genuinely don't think I'd be able to stomach the questions. But within the same breath, I don't know how I'd exit the building, because I understand the fact that it will be a fight or flight situation where you're like, I can't deal with this. I just need to bounce. Yeah. But I genuinely don't know how I'd do it, you know, because my girl's parents are at the yard for a reason. Let's say it's, oh no, you said we're at my girl's yard, right? My girl's parents' yard, so blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I just wouldn't know how I'd leave the situation. Obviously, me and the girl are meant to be together. We'll probably go in there to visit the parents, blah, blah, blah. We probably came together, you know? So it's like...
Yeah, this whole thing in my head, I assumed that it was her and her parents' yard and I was a visitor. If we came together, no, I'll climb up my own asshole.
Bro, I don't know, man. It's West. I would like to say I'd want to leave, but I just don't know how I'd go about it. I honestly don't know how I'd go about it, because I'd be too. I can't have that many eyes on me,
bro.
Especially for that kind of situation. I can't have that many eyes on me. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to say. I'll be so scared to receive a message from her,
bro.
If I see Sarah's name pop up on my iMessage or my WhatsApp, I'm not opening it. I'm not opening it.
Bro,
you can belt me as much as you want.
I've been there before.
You can belt me as much as you want.
I've been there before where I'm dreading a message from a certain someone because of whatever. Yeah. And as soon as you pop it up, I just feel sick. I just feel sick
to my fucking stomach.
Like, oh, why won't this all just go away?
I literally want the world to swallow me whole. I want a black hole to swallow me.
I think I would just have to assume an alias and be like, my name is James and I'm a sex addict. I've been seeing therapists for years. I'm sorry. I needed a quick fix. Now you know. I'm glad. If anything, I'm glad it's out there.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm glad we all know now.
That's a persona you have to keep up with, bro.
I would lie. I would tell my girl the truth when we get home.
Yeah.
Like, when we get in the car and she's like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, shut up, man. You knew what it was.
Know what I'm like?
What am I supposed to do?
You know what I'm like?
Man said, did I take the A45 or the M2? What option did I have? I had to leave. I had to get upstairs.
Shit combo.
I wasn't tired.
Oh,
I had nothing else to do.
Oh my days. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh,
Jesus.
I'm glad I asked you that.
Fam, question.
Hit me.
Tell me the truth, though.
Oh, God.
No, it's not even that bad, but just tell me the truth.
Okay. I hate when you say tell me the truth. I hate it. It puts me on edge.
Am I too old to start skateboarding?
That's very random. Before I answer the question, where has this interest come from?
I don't know. Well, I've always been interested in skateboarding.
Okay.
I've never had the urge to go out and try and do it.
Have you ever owned a skateboard?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Yeah, same when I was a kid as well. Skateboard and rollerblades.
When I was a kid, I owned a skateboard. And I got up to the top of it. I lived next to a park that had a fucking massive hill. And like a footpath on the hill. So before I could learn to skate, I used to sit on it and roll down the hill.
and then
Fam, and then just lean side to side. I sat on it, made it halfway down the hill, fell off, skidded, fam. Knuckles bust up, knees bust up, everything. I was just on the grass like that. I never used a skateboard again after that.
And you see the skateboard just peel off into the sunset.
Went off into distance, and I was just there, just twangled. So I knew I was never going to step on a skateboard again.
Ever again. Yeah,
I made a vow. But then, do you remember when they had those mini skateboards?
Yes, the long, thin ones. Yeah.
I had one of those, and I used to like do little tricks in my like, living room and shit. And I was like, oh, this is cool. But I've always been interested in it, but I've never ever had the urge to like go out and do it. And then I followed Nigel Houston on Instagram.
I don't know who that is.
Big boy skateboarder. Okay. Probably like the most famous skateboarder. Okay. In America. And
like the Tony Hawks of this day.
Yeah, basically. Okay. And I also followed this paying female skateboarder. She's Brazilian. She's called what is her name? Sorry, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I can't let that one slide.
That's calm.
It is something Buffoni or something like that. Letitia Buffoni.
Let me pre up.
And she's sick. She was in London the other day actually. But she's live. And I just watched their stories and shit. Yeah. And I think, fuck, skateboarding's cool. It's cool. And I saw a TikTok the other day where one guy was like, started skateboarding a year ago today. Big man as well. Started skateboarding a year ago today. And this is...
the progress.
These are tricks I can do. And he did them. And obviously, he looked like a deer on ice, basically. Yeah. But at the same time, I was like, he landed all of them. Yeah. And I was like, fair play. Pretty cool, yeah. That's pretty fucking cool. And just as like it's just a cool way to get from A to B. Yeah. I'm always saying like, I wish I need to go on more walks and stuff like that. And if I just had a skateboard or wanted to try skateboarding, I would have a reason to go out more and do shit. And like, I'm also thinking about, obviously, your boy basically dresses like a skateboarder anyway.
I remember you saying this.
I never wear trousers.
A few episodes ago. Yeah,
I'm always wearing baggy tops now.
Yeah.
I wear the fucking classic Reeboks. Yeah. And I had some Vans on yesterday. And I was like, and I also want to get a tattoo on my neck.
Okay.
I think.
How? Like,
I don't know.
Okay.
Bro, I don't know. I want a half sleeve on my leg and I want a tattoo on my neck.
Sick.
I just want the neck one. I do like the idea of it. It doesn't need to be like extreme, but I need you can't do another job interview tattoo. That's what I need. Now that I've quit, I need to solidify the fact that I can't go back.
I can't go back into the dog world. Yeah. You can't do another job interview tattoo. Hilarious.
I need you can't get hired tattoo. That's what I'm after. Yeah. That's what I'm in the market for. Yeah. So if any of you guys are tattoo designers or whatever, tattoo artists, and you have some designs or some ideas for some cool neck tattoos, let me know. And I also want like a half sleeve on my leg, so from like here to here, of like, I don't know, some kind of anime collage kind of thing.
That'll be sick.
I think it'll be sick, but I don't want like your typical face of a character on here. Okay. I want it to be something. Okay. I want it to be some kind of story where only true anime fans will even know that that's an anime tattoo. Do you know what I mean? I want that kind of shit. So I want something like that, but I'm not entirely sure what yet.
That's cool, man. At least you got a rough idea though.
Yeah. But the neck one, I ain't got a fucking clue what I want. Not a fucking clue. But I definitely want to tattoo on my neck. Just so you can't get hired anymore. That's what I want. You can't get hired anymore. And you have to be okay with that. Because you took this step and now you're going to live in it forever. Yeah. But that's what I want. So, and I thought, man, that just makes me look more like a skateboarder. So if I had all that shit and I dressed that way and actually was good at skateboarding, bro, it's a wrap. That's just a new level to my repertoire. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, something to add to the CV.
Yeah.
Something a bit different.
Yeah, it's a bit different. So I thought maybe I should buy a skateboard and start trying to practice skateboarding.
To answer your question, I personally don't think it's ever too late to do anything, period. Unless like you're disabled or something, you know what I mean? But within the same breath, do you honestly think you would keep it up?
I don't know. I hope so.
That's the only thing.
Bro, I genuinely
don't. But then
don't know.
again, it's not like there won't be anything to keep up in the sense of you've not got a target. Like it's not like in 2 years' time you're trying to compete for something or you're trying to enter some competition. You just want to do it for recreation, do it for fun, and something you want to do. So if that's where your common goal is at, then why not?
Yeah, man.
You know?
I might go for it. I might buy a skateboard.
Go for it, G.
Yeah, man. I just don't know if 30's too old.
I mean,
I don't want. I don't know, man. I don't want to rock up in the skate park. Like, what's going on? And they're like, this old nigga, it can't do nothing, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just there like,
you've got no balance,
fam. One kick and I move like half an inch. I'm just there. Oh, embarrassing,
bro. You'll be so surprised at you'll be so surprised about how many people would be willing to want to teach you. You'll be surprised. I say.
I also watched a skateboarding anime a little while ago. Yeah.
Skateboarding anime?
Yeah, it's quite cool.
Oh, what was it called?
It was called Skate something. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I've got it on a list. I've got my anime list. It was called Skate Infinity. Yeah, it was all right, man.
Fair play.
So, yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't think it's too wild. Bella loves skateboarding, but she doesn't skateboard. But if she's like walking to town or something, like during lockdown especially, obviously everyone's trying to do something more extracurricular.
Them dons near town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know exactly
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know
talking
exactly
about.
what you're talking
when
about.
I used to live in my old spot. Every time Bella used to go to town or whatever, she'd see either if it's a football or a skateboard, she's involved. I saw. And she's older than me. She's older than you, you know. So she would just ask the guys. It's obviously different for a woman.
Yeah, because she's a paying woman.
It's obviously different, but within the same breath, it's never too late, bro.
True.
It just goes to show it's never too late to do what you want
Thing
to
is,
do.
I also have an obsession with being very shit at things and getting better at things. It was the same when I started jiu-jitsu. My first day of jiu-jitsu, I was god awful, bro. But I loved the fact that I was completely shit at it. And I was like, gang. And then when you get better and better and better, and then you become good, and you can actually say, oh, I'm good at this thing.
Yeah.
And you're better than... I like being in a position where you've started something and you're absolute shit, and you get to a point where you are better than 100% of the people on their first day trying this. Because you know how like you can be doing stuff for a while, but people with like natural talent towards things can come in on their first day and smack you up.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, I've just wasted a year of my life. Because this guy's just gifted. Like you can get that in a lot of sports. Whereas like I feel like obviously really technical stuff like jiu-jitsu and like some martial arts and stuff like that, I like being that guy on his first day, getting my ass handed to me, and then 6 months, a year down the line, you get to a point where you meet someone else on their first day and you're a million times better than they are.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, fuck, bro, that was me.
Yeah, I've come a long
That was
way.
actually me.
Yeah.
And you think, it's so rewarding.
Of course.
I just find it so rewarding. So yeah, mate, fuck it. You know what? I am going to get a skateboard. And I am going to jump out of a plane and you're coming too.
We've already discussed that.
I know. People keep messaging me asking when it's happening.
I
I actually don't know when it's happening.
I know.
But it's going to happen.
I'm scared as fuck.
I know you are.
Oh, God, I'm scared as fuck about that.
I can't wait to see you with them goggles.
I know you can't.
And the cap, the skull cap. Skull cap and goggles just vexed and upset. Oh, I'm going to scream through that. I'm going to scream my lungs up. I'm going to be laughing so hard. I'll be laughing so hard at you that I won't have any fear in me.
I know.
Until man edges it up to the end.
Your knees will be shaking.
Oh, bro.
Your knees will be shaking.
I'm going to tell him, just hold me. Hold me like a lover. Hold me. Wrap your legs around me. Do what you need to do.
Bro, I genuinely think I'm going to be one of them ones where, you know when you see videos of them man that go on like slingshot roller coaster rides and they pass
faint.
out midair. Phil Dunphy? Phil Dunphy, one of the roller coaster on Modern Family. Fam, mid-air is just like... and then he wakes up, and then he just drops again. Fam, that's going to be me. I promise you that's going to be me.
I tell you now, fam, I couldn't be there, free falling, look up to my side, and just see you dangling asleep. I would scream, fam. Don't even think there's something wrong. I would be laughing
You'd
so
scream, he'd pull the parachute.
hard, fam. Oh, God, I couldn't just see you there like that.
Bro, I'll be dangling. I already know it. I already know I'm going to miss the whole experience because I'm going to be dangling. Oh, my days. My heart wouldn't take it. I can't breathe. Oh,
that's so funny, bro.
Days.
That's too funny, man. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
That's hilarious.
I'm scared, bro.
I know you are.
I'm very scared.
I'm scared for you. I'm scared for me. But it's going to bang. Don't worry. It's going to bang.
I don't doubt it, G. It's going to be a sign to tick off the list.
I've got an the arsehole and then we can wrap this bitch up.
Yes, sir.
Fuck me, that was funny. Right. This is a different kind of one.
Hit me.
I'm 23 and live with my dad. This is a guy, by the way.
Okay.
I'm 23 and I live with my dad. I work and make enough money to live alone, but due to family circumstances, I had to move back to my dad's a few years ago and was told it would be me saving money as Pops does all the bills. It started out great for like 3 weeks. I wasn't paying for nothing. I would give Pops money, but as they said, it was less than I was paying living alone. But as they say, all good things come to an end. Long story short, I'm paying for all different kind of bills. My question is, how do I save to move out when I've got all these new responsibilities, which weren't part of the original plan? Any advice would be great. By the way, if you didn't guess already, I'm Nigerian. I feel like that makes all the difference.
Yeah, because I remember a time where, obviously I'm Nigerian. I remember a time when I was living back at home with my parents. And I think this is when I had first started, maybe Grill on the Market, maybe. My parents were like, all right, boom. Now that you're making a bit of P, you got to chip in. Standard, innit? And I was like, okay, cool. And obviously, I told you time ago, we always used to save every month, all that shit. But because at that time, I didn't have any plans of saving to move out, it was very different for me.
Yeah.
I was just frustrated. I was giving my money away. I was vexed. I was giving my money away. But when you're like 18, 19, 20, 21, you don't really think, you don't really understand, Like, I felt like my parents felt like I was a squatter, Like I have to chip in, blah, blah, blah. So in his context or his point of view, did he say what he did? Did he say what he does?
Job-wise?
Yeah,
no.
He didn't say. I mean, it's tough because obviously because I don't know what you do and obviously the amount you earn and blah, 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 it's hard to say how you can get yourself out of that situation. I think the best thing for me to say for you is probably speak to your parents and say, boom, I've got this plan that I want to move out. I want to try and save X amount of money so I can be here in my life in 2 or 3 years down the line. I feel like if you have an adult conversation with an actual adult, they will see you in a different light as opposed to you being their son or their daughter just living in a yard and paying money here, there and everywhere. Because it's inevitable that parents are going to see, once especially African parents or Nigerian parents, once they see you making some P and you live under their roof, you're going to have to contribute no matter what you say. No matter what you do or say, you're going to have to do the food shopping, contribute a bit to the council tax, buy this here, buy that there. And it's inevitable, But I feel like if you have a conversation and be like, boom, in 2 years' time, I want to move out and have my own spot because of X, Y, and Z. I feel like it would be great for me and this, that, and the other. Then they'll probably see you in a different light. Then they'll probably see you as an adult, see you as a person that you're actually trying to plan at this age, You're actually trying to achieve something and be better and be more independent and all those kind of things. But it just depends.
Bearing in mind, he has lived it alone before.
Okay.
He lived alone first. And then he said because of family circumstances, he had to move back. And now he can't afford to move back out again.
I forgot about that. I was spiraling on that bit. I forgot about that bit.
His dad knows all of that. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear all this independent chat.
His dad just wants to save a bit of pee. The rent is too much for him at the moment. The bills are piling up. He wants to watch BT
sweating,
Sports.
fam. He wants an easy life.
He wants the easy life and he still wants to watch football on the weekend. Damn. He's not going. I'm sorry, bro.
You're not going anywhere.
Forget everything I just said. Forget everything I just said. You're paying
Your
rent.
dad's got itchy thumbs.
Yeah, you're paying rent until you get another job, bro. Until you get a better job, you ain't going anywhere.
Or get yourself a girlfriend, bro. Move in with her. Get yourself a girlfriend with her own spot and move in with her. That's the only way out.
You ain't going anywhere, brother. I'm sorry. Nigerian or not, you're not going anywhere.
Oh my days, that's dread.
You ain't going anywhere.
Oh my God.
You're paying rent until you can't pay rent no more.
That's long.
It's an open and shut.
I'm swinging. I'm swinging
it's an
someone.
Open and shut.
No one's getting me in that predicament. I'm swinging someone.
You're paying rent so you can't pay rent
My
no
parents
more.
could never put that pressure on me. I'm swinging them. I'll murder them. What do you mean I used to live alone and then I acted like a responsible man and moved back in for you and now I'm trapped and I can never get out?
Trapped. That's it. You're done. That's it, bro.
No.
I'm sorry, bro.
The answer's no. The answer's no.
What are you going to do?
I'll leave. I'll leave. I'll live in my car until I can find somewhere else, G. I'll leave. I'll say, nah, you're taking a piss out of me.
Fam, your parents will change the locks immediately. What? I need to shower? What? You should have thought of that for you dicks, bruv.
You African man, when it comes to parenting, will forever tickle me.
Bro, they teach...
So harsh.
Harsh because it teaches you how life is, bro.
It does.
It just teaches you how life... Anyone can get it.
Yeah.
If you live in an African household, anyone can get it. You know? It's just a way of life. But it builds you as a person.
Oh, Black Summer for real.
For real.
Black Summer for real.
Anyone can
get it. Nah, I'm not growing up like that.
I had no choice.
Oh my God.
But yeah,
fam,
man,
that's hilarious.
it's open and shut for me.
My mom was on a different thing. Never, when I got my first job and stuff like that, she never asked me for no money. This is the difference. Maybe she should have asked me for money in retrospect, but then I would have been vexed either way.
Yeah.
I think I told her she made me get a job.
Yes.
As soon as I turned 16, you're getting a fucking job.
Yes. You said
and I was
it on
like, and I was like, nah, I don't want one. I've never wanted a job. I didn't want one then, I don't want one now. I've never wanted one.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
Yeah.
And she was
I
like,
just want pee.
bro, she was like, when I was your age, my dad never let me get a job. And I always wanted to do fun things with my friends. And I wanted a job, he wouldn't let me get a job and all this stuff. So now you're old enough, big man. Trust me, you need money. You need to be able to go out for your friends. You need to do this. You're getting a job. Big man, I said, fuck that. I didn't say that to her face, obviously. But I said, fuck that, bro. I'd rather sit and wank. I don't care. I'm not working. You can't make me, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If that man want to go cinema, I can't afford it. Turns out I can't afford it. I'm not getting a job. I don't want to work.
Turns out I can't afford it.
Bro, I was so against having a job.
Yeah.
But I think I was more against someone forcing me to get a job. Because it was like a lose-lose. It's like, not only do I not want to be here at the job, but at least I get paid. It's like, I don't want to be at the job. I don't even want to get paid. I don't want to have anything to do with this.
Yeah.
Like, you're making me get the job, and these men are making me stay, and these men are making me work. Everyone's making me do shit I don't want to do, and I'm going to fight someone. Fam, it was a lose-lose-losey-lose.
Yeah.
I was even vexed when I got my first job. The first job was so easy.
Yeah.
It was so easy.
What was it again?
Working at a leisure centre.
Okay.
I think I said this before. I used to work at a leisure centre, and I had like 1 or 2 shifts a week. And they were like 3 or 4 hour shifts. And then when I first got the job, I used to box. My boxing club used that leisure centre as a training centre, and I used to play basketball there as well. So my basketball was on the basketball court, my boxing was in the boxing gym, and I will spend so much time in the leisure centre just from my extracurriculars. So when I got a job there, the manager already knew who I was. And he said, look, I need you for these shifts. It's like going to be dead. Like, you're mostly going to be doing cleaning and stuff.
Okay.
If you're working on a day where you've got boxing or basketball, look, just go do your training. I don't want to interrupt your training and stuff like that. And then come back after your shift and finish after your training and finish your shift. And I was like, gang. I did that for like 6 months. Then he got sacked. Then they put a new manager in, Linda. Fucking Linda. She said, the first thing she said, this basketball boxing thing, forget that. You're here to work.
I remember. You said that not too long ago.
Fam, it must have not been that. You're here to work, big man. And she worked me, bro. I used to have to hide. I used to go upstairs and hide so she thought I was doing something. Because if she saw me just leisurely strolling through, she'll put a broom in my hand. I hated her. I hated that job from then. But even as a 1 or 2 shifts a week, fucking hated it. Hated it, bro. I've always hated working. Always. But yeah, Yeah, instead of like my mum being like, right, you've got a job, give me money. It was like, I don't want your money. I want you to have money, but go get a fucking job. Where I was like, I don't want money. I don't want anything. I just want anything but a job. I don't care. Like I literally do not care. Plus, me and my boys used to just play football all day anyway. But no one was going to cinema.
Your leisure was free at that time.
My leisure was free at that time.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, my group of friends weren't the type of friends to like, oh, let's go cinema, let's do this, let's do that. We would never do, when I was a teenager, we never did shit that cost money. Ever. We would always just play football or basketball or whatever. Like everything was free. So I couldn't even wrap my head around the fact, why do I need money?
Yeah.
What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it?
Makes
Go
sense,
shop?
yeah.
Nah, I don't care. I'll starve.
I don't need it.
I don't need it. But yeah, if she was like, you're 16, which means you need a job because you need to contribute to the house, otherwise you're out, I still would have been vexed, but I would have been like, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, frustrating.
I can imagine.
Oh, frustrating. I hated working so much through had. And I remember before I came to uni, I quit. Obviously, I knew I had to quit that job because I was going to uni. We were going to uni in September. I quit in like June. My mum was so vexed. She was so, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, wait, I was like, I'm going uni. I can't go there anymore. She's like, you're not going to uni for like 4 months.
Yeah.
Whatever, innit? Any excuse to get out of that job. Yeah. I'm not working there anymore. Just whatever, mum. Whatever. But yeah, sorry, G, you're trapped.
You are trapped.
You need to tell your dad enough is enough is enough.
You are trapped.
Because big man, I'm on the fight. Yeah, I would say risk it all. I don't know. I'm not Nigerian. I don't know, innit? But I would personally say risk it all and just tell Pops, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to live. I want to go back out to where I was. I've come home like I needed to. I've done what I needed to do, but now it's time for me to go back out into the wild.
Yeah.
And you're stopping me with this.
How old did he say he was?
He's 23.
23. Okay, he's not that young.
He's not that young, man.
He's not that young.
He's been an adult for 5 years now.
Yeah, he's not.
He's lived on his own. He's had to come back, and now he wants to go out again. Just tell him, Pops, this is how it is. I lived alone. I enjoyed it. I've come back to help you. I've helped you now, and now I want to go back out, but I can't because I keep having to give you money all the time. Like, how are we going to pattern this? What would your dad say in that situation?
If I just said what you said to my
word
pops,
for word, yeah.
at 23, boy, he'd probably look at me and be like, what do you mean? He would look at me, put his glasses down, like, what do you mean? Bro, my heart would beat. The thing is, as you were saying that, I was thinking, there's no way I can say what you just said to my pops.
Really?
Because I could probably obviously say that now.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I'm thinking, the thing with, I think this is with everyone in general, but because I'm Nigerian, I can only speak from my background and my perspective. And because I know a lot of Nigerians as well, back in the day when I used to live in London. So the thing with Africans and Nigerians, right, when it comes to money and like living situations and things like helping the parents and blah, 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 they don't want that to leave our four walls, you know? I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure that's the same with any and everyone, but I can only speak of my context. So for me my dad would probably find a way to make me feel guilty, to make me stay, to keep helping him out, than him agreeing to, even if he did say yes, it's fine, you can bounce, he will still find a way to make me feel guilty.
Oh, okay.
I just have a feeling that's how the conversation will pattern.
Yeah. Like, you just want the world to know I'm broke, innit? That's why you want to leave me. You want everyone out here to know that I can't pay rent.
So, you don't want me to live till next week. Something stupid, you know? It's just one of them ones. So I feel like money situations is hard, man. Money situations is hard, especially when it's to do with family, because you're inevitably going to feel guilty and you're inevitably going to want to help out as well, but you can't always do both, or you can't always feel both. So I don't know, man. My dad will find a way to make me stay. At 23, helping him out, bro. But if I'm making a decent amount of P, I don't see myself giving myself an out unless he gives me an out.
Swear.
Yeah.
So you're just living it as long as you had to live in it.
I feel like until I reach a breaking point, or for example, like you said, I get a girl and I go and live with her, and bro, I just don't see an out. I don't see an easy out whatsoever.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting.
I don't see an easy out. If I'm in that predicament, you know, I don't see an easy out.
Mad.
I hope that kind of answers your question. Or
he's trapped.
You are trapped, honestly to God. Because
unless you're willing to lose your dad, you're trapped.
As soon as you said, if you haven't guessed already, I'm Nigerian, I can obviously empathize and understand the situation, so, you know.
All right, man. Good luck, bro. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, man.
And for the rest of you guys, Patreon every Thursday. Patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs. Jump on. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, please pump that like button. Please subscribe if you're not already, guys. And comment, man. Help us with the algorithm. Help us reach all the little ears and eyes that we haven't reached yet. If you funk with us, then yeah, please help out. Guys, we love you, and we will catch you over on Patreon on Thursday. Love, 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 love.
Peace.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got fight stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel. What song is that?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking everyone.
Oh.
That's how I'm going to start episodes from now. I'm just going to sing random lyrics and hope everyone can figure out the song.
I hope they fucking realise who he is. Frank.
Who was the last one that I did?
I don't remember the last one you did, bro.
Spiraling up, just like a rich nigga staircase.
Do.
Niggas everything about better than they wouldn't dare say. You know what's inside when I see you at work in a Squarespace.
I know the song, but I can't remember.
J. Cole, man. My life.
I remember how the thingy went. I know how the cadence goes, or like the tempo goes. Right?
Yeah, man.
I was never getting that.
Welcome.
Well gone, peeps.
This is episode 111.
I believe so.
Sorry. This is episode 111. And your boys, J Money and Flaming Fuegs.
Flaming Fuegs.
We're here to serenade your earlobes and your eardrums with the sweet mellow bass of these rhythm and soul voices.
You know the vibes.
And guys, before we get into anything too heavy, let's play a game.
Oh, hit me. It's going to wake me up. It's going to liven my
You're going to get angry.
Oh, God.
Best accent game.
Oh, God. I'm terrible.
I know. That's why I said you're going to get angry.
I'm set up for this shit.
Best accent game. So I choose an accent, then you choose an accent. And we'll go back and forth.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you choose an accent for me and I choose an accent for you? Or?
We'll both do all accents. And then we'll decide equally who we think is better. Who we think is better.
Okay.
And then
they will decide.
They'll decide. They'll let us know.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I already know I'm going to be terrible at it.
First accent. You probably beat me in this one. First accent, Essex.
Essex. I know it sounds like, doesn't necessarily mean I'll beat you in it. I haven't got an Essex accent.
I don't even know what it sounds like. I kind of do. It's kind of like Cockney, right?
Kind of, yeah. Fuck. The thing, sorry to
No, go on.
The thing with accents, I feel like I'm more likely to be able to mimic once I hear as opposed to thinking about the accent and then saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know what an Essex accent is meant to sound like, but I can't remember if
For me,
I can.
When I think of an accent, I always think of one word.
Okay.
One word. Usually it's the sound, what the name of the place sounds like in their accent. And that triggers it for me.
Okay. That's a good way to trick your brain.
Yeah, that's how I usually do it. So like in my head, it would be like Scottish,
yeah.
and then like Liverpool. Do you know what I mean?
Ich, Liverpool.
There's always a trigger word.
Yeah.
And then like Essex, what would it be like? Dagenham.
Essex. It's more of like, it's more like a Cockney slang. Like, you alright, mate? White mate from Dirty Dagenham, innit? White mate.
Dirty Dagenham.
From Dirty Dags.
White mate from Dirty Dagenham, innit? Don't joke. White mate want a bottle of water. Mate, bottle of water. Have you ever seen on TikTok where they do like English accents?
Yes. Oh, there's one.
It's always like a Cockney or something accent. And then they try and read it out. And then they spell out what it would sound like in English accent.
Yes.
So I want a bottle of water. I see one as I want a bottle of water. I want a bottle of water. Sweet.
I saw one chick. She's American. She was like, you guys, the British accent is so sexy. I've heard so many people try and fake it and blah blah blah, but I'm gonna show you what the
Big man, I saw that one.
She goes on my painting, yeah. What you saying? She goes road, and
She
it's
does.
so.
Fam, I saw that
jokes.
one. The brunette, yeah.
Yeah,
saw it.
she goes
Me.
off on it.
I saw it.
She goes
Sweeted me.
off on it.
All right, cool.
But yeah,
We'll make it harder. Right, we have to say a certain sentence in that
That's
accent.
perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
I have to say a certain sentence in that accent.
That's
right.
perfect.
So we've done exits.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
choose one. And so you choose one and tell me what to say.
Okay, German,
Oh my god!
and you have to say
Fucking hell, that's horrible.
say hi. My name is James, and I'm an alcoholic.
Here's German. Oh, fuck, I don't know German accents at all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I have
Man
to.
said
I have to
German.
if I could hear the German accent,
All
I
right.
should, or I may be able to imitate it a little bit. But then,
I'll do Arnie. That's German, right? Or Austrian.
Austrian,
Same shit.
But it's somewhat.
That's Arnie. I'm James. Hi. Hi, I'm James. And I'm an alcoholic.
Stop doing that. Oh my days.
All right, you go now. Same thing. I'm Fuad. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, I'm Fuhad. I think
I'm Fuad. That's some burps. Hi, I'm Fuad.
and I'm an alcoholic, yeah.
That's the yeah.
Yeah, and I'm an alcoholic, yeah.
Okay, it ended better than it started. I'm Fuad. All right, sweetie. Right.
Fucking
Let me
hell,
go.
terrible.
We'll make it easier. We'll go Liverpool.
Okay.
And you have to say, I like licking lovely lollipops.
All that. I like licking lollipops. What is that? I like what? I like licking.
I like licking lovely lollipops.
lovely lollipops. I like licking fucking lollipops. Fucking. I like licking fucking lovely lollipops. I can't. Terrible, bro. Eek. Eek.
If you peel, I like. Okay. I like. I like licking lovely lollipops. You know.
You know.
You know.
You know. It
I
reminds me
like
of,
licking lovely lollipops. Fuck.
The you know is so.
You know?
What's his name? Jamie Carragher.
Yeah.
He says you know all the time.
You know.
You know.
You know. I like licking lovely fucking lollipops.
Lovely fucking lollipops.
You slag. You fucking tarts. Okay. All right. Cool. Your turn.
I say, oh no, country, Australia.
Oh fuck me. You're killing me with these countries.
You're actually pretty decent in Australian. You've done a couple of Australian accents before. Australia and say, she sold seashells on the seashore.
Fucking hell. All right. Australia. I'm from Australia. G'day. G'day, you little ribber. I'm from Australia, and she sells fucking she sells fucking seashells on the fucking seashore.
That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Oh my days. Oh, all right, same thing.
Go. You got this, G.
Australia.
I'm warm, bro. I need to open the window. I'm warm.
My throat is hoarse. Australia. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Australia. Just trying to breathe in the Australian air. Yeah. Australia.
That
G'day,
New
mate.
South Wales, that. You got it. You got it. That Adelaide. You got that Adelaide.
Where's that spot? Bollawongo.
What?
There's a spot called like Bollywog or Bollawongo.
Really?
I'm sure there's a spot in Australia called like Bollywong or Gollywong or something like that.
I've never. I
Gollywong.
fucking hope not.
Not Gollywog. There's like Bollawog or something stupid like that.
I don't know.
What did I say to say? Oh, she sells seashells
Yeah.
on the seashore. Australia. G'day, mate. Fucking, she sells fucking seashells on the fucking seashore, mate.
Gang. All right, cool. Next accent. Let's go for French.
Okay. Saying,
don't touch me on the bottom.
French. Français. Don't touch me on the bottom.
Don't touch me on the bottom.
Doesn't really give off the
Doesn't
throat.
doesn't do the
Doesn't do the
Français.
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 Fouad. James. France. Okay. Don't touch me on the bottom.
Wow, that was good. That was really good.
It sounded like nonsense to me.
Fam, that was really good. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it.
Okay.
Don't touch me on the bottom. Français. Français. James. Fouad.
I'm thirsty, bro.
Voulez-vous avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous avec moi ce soir? Don't touch français. Don't touch me on the bottom. Don't touch me on the bottom.
A man said, don't touch. Français. Don't touch me on the bottom. A man had to remind himself.
I had to pick it. I'm losing it.
Don't touch français. That's hilarious, brother.
Oh, bruv. All right, cool. That's French. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
We'll do two more each.
All right, gang. Let's go like Southern American, like Texas.
Jesus Christ.
And let's go. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Oh, fuck me. Texas.
Not necessarily. Okay, Southern America.
All right, it's cool. Southern America. Like, right. I'm from Austin, Texas. Louisiana. From Louisiana down to Bayou. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from down to Bayou and I like some gumbo. And I like big butts. And brother, I can't deny.
You went into character. I like it. You went into character because I was thinking, I didn't even know how I'm going to start this. As soon as you said Louisiana, I was like, yeah, you're there. Just keep going. You're there.
Bro, I have to say the name of the place.
Louisiana. Goddamn, Louisiana. Texas, Louisiana. Goddamn it. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Bro, you sounded like 2 steps off on Obama.
I just heard it now that you said it.
I like big butts,
and I cannot lie.
You other brothers. You can't deny.
Can't deny.
All right, cool. Right. Let's go with...
that was poor from me. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, it was cool. Let's go with... I'm trying to think. I didn't know what fucking countries there are out there, man. Yardi.
Okay, yeah.
This is going to reflect poorly on me. Because you'll beat me on this one. I can't do Yardi accent to save my life.
It depends on the sentence, brother.
All right, cool. Why'd you take so long to get the chicken?
What a bomber. Yard.
Well, hold on, fam. I'm laughing because you were doing it, and I realized... I saw the point where you realized what you're about to have to do, and your thing like just this side of your mouth went... Thinking, fuck.
Why did he take so long to get the chicken?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck, I hate that I'm going first. Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica.
Cucumba.
I'm from Jamaica. Are you a rude boy? Why you take so long to get me bomba clot chicken?
Fam? I'm surprised. That was good.
Fair enough.
That was good.
Fair enough. I appreciate that.
Fuck. I'm vexed now. All right, cool. What is that? Why it take so long to get chicken? Hey, oh my brother. Why it take so long to get chicken, huh?
Hey, yo, my brother.
Hey, oh my brother.
Hey, yo, my youth.
Hey, Ayo, my. Why it take so long to take a chicken, no?
Why you take so long to get me fucking chicken, no? You bomber clock chicken, no?
All right, cool. Your turn. This is your last one, and I got one more, I think.
Okay, we'll go Italian.
Fuck's sake, Fuad. I don't know what it sounds like. Go on then.
I don't know what that sounds like. We'll go Italian, and we'll go, why would you snap the spaghetti in two? It needs to stay straight.
Okay, cool. That's like, there's a TikTok about that, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a guy that's going off.
Jesus,
like,
right. Italiano, eh? Abire,
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada ba.
Italiano.
Why'd you snap the spaghetti? It needs
Why
to be
did you
straight.
snap the spaghetti in two? It needs to be straight.
Barabina, Italiano, Barabina. A baradina. A fruhada. Why you snap the spaghetti into it needs to be straight. Allora.
That was good. That was actually good.
All right, cool.
Italiano. James, why you snap the spaghetti in two? It's neat. Oh, terrible.
That was all right.
No,
you weren't too far off.
No. Nah, I lost it there. Italiano. Ciao, James. Why you snap the spaghetti in two? It has to stay straight.
That wasn't bad.
Average.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't no. Don't beat yourself up. It wasn't bad. Don't beat yourself up. That wasn't bad at all. I think mine was too emphasized. Mine was too cartoonish. He said, "Ciao, James." That was good. Influenced. Right. To finish off, let's go with Mexican. No. We'll go Japanese.
Okay.
You go Japanese.
Yeah.
And you have to say, you bring dishonor. You bring dishonor with this shit.
You bring dishonor with this shit. Japanese. You bring dishonor with this shit.
With this shit.
You bring dishonor with this shit. Japanese. Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. James. You bring dishonor to this shit? James. You bring dishonor with this shit? That was shocking. I don't even know if that was Japanese.
That's hilarious.
I'm sure that was far from. Wow.
I've heard better, but that was all right.
Nah,
that wasn't too bad.
James.
All right. Nani? Fuhada. You bring dishonor with these shits.
I like the way you went with that. You went with an older man, slow paced. Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Gang. All right.
Fucking hell.
Guys, welcome to the episode. If you're not about it already, patreon.com/ Shits and Gigs. Head on over there. Catch us every Thursday, talking up the most. Yeah. If you're still with us, thank you very much. I've no idea how long that took.
We were literally chatting shit.
But yeah. Jump on over to Patreon. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you bump into that like button and you give that subscribe a little. Turn on your notifications, please. And make a couple friends in the comments if you must. Or enemies. Let's see some fights. No one ever fights in the comments. I want to see a scrap. I want to see people go blow for blow.
They do more on TikTok.
Oh God! In TikTok they go for it.
Scrap on it,
bro. I've seen some of our TikToks with like 130 replies. Bro, ridiculous.
It's silly. The back-to-backs are silly.
Yeah. But okay, cool. So yeah, run on over to our Instagram. Run on over to our Twitter. If you're listening to this audibly, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get those automatic downloads.
Yes,
guys, help us with the algorithm any way you can. Please, would be much appreciated. And as always, message us, comment, whatever you need to do. Email us to send in your Am I the Arsehole?
Yeah, man.
Or if you just want a little bit of advice, or you just want our opinion on whatever, or something that we're going to just start doing reaction vids, actually. So this is breaking news. High demand. Two bits of news, actually, on high demand. First of all, we are going to be doing some reaction vids in the near future, as that's been requested a lot. And secondly, our other thing that's been requested a lot has been a Spotify playlist.
Yes, I remember you talking to me about that.
Spotify playlist. So we're going to be doing those two in the near future.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for those. I just want to stop for a second and talk about Manscaped.
You already know.
You already know. You want to hear this? You want to hear this? Then you need Manscaped. You need the smooth, buttery goodness of well-shaven pubes. And you don't want any nicks. You don't want no scars.
Yeah.
You want your scrot ready, fam. And the only way you're going to get that is through the 4.0 generation. You can go through the lawnmower 4.0. You can go through the performance package 4.0. You can go through all of the 4.0s. As long as there's a 4, a point, and an O, you're on the right track. So I suggest you go for the performance package. They sent us our performance package the other day. And you wouldn't believe what's involved. You pop open the thing like this. It's got a little rippity dip. Then you go wrap it like that. And then as you open it, it pops out. And just like on Pulp Fiction, where they open the box, it's just gold. Exactly. Bro. That's exactly. I'm not even joking this time. That's exactly what the Manscaped box does. I'm not even playing. Anyone who's got it can vouch. When you open a thing, shines gold. Bro, you got your crop preservers, your ball toners, big man. You got your lawnmower 4.0 just chilling there, ready to be gripped. Ready. Bro, and then you got your boxes just folded. They feel like Egyptian silk. And when you slap them on, when you get your freshly shaven, you put your ball toner on and your deodorant and you wiggle your batty in it and you hear that whoosh, you know you're ready to
you're ready to clap. You're ready to clap.
So guys, if you want to get involved and you live anywhere on planet Earth, then the code is SNG, Sierra November Golf. It's code SNG at manscaped.com. And if you want free shipping, you slap in that SNG. If you want 20% off as well, some people don't want 20% off, but if you do, slap in that SNG.
Gang.
Manscaped.com, SNG, 20% off, free shipping worldwide, performance package 4.0. Let's get it.
Let's.
Back to the episode. Come on. Any more housekeeping notes? I don't know.
I don't think so. Just stay locked in. Thank you for keep rocking with us, really. That's about it.
Thank you as always. And without further ado, we have
The today's fun fact actually isn't fun. It's just a fact.
Okay.
It's just a fact, bro.
All right, go for it.
I read it the other day. I was like, wow.
Okay.
Right, this is the headline. California dad murdered his toddlers in front of... Start again. California dad murdered his toddler infant over fears that he has the serpent's DNA.
As in Satan, the serpent.
Fam?
All right, sorry, go.
I know you've got questions.
Sorry, I'll let you finish.
That's a vague heading. A California man influenced by QAnon and Illuminati conspiracy theories confessed to killing his 2 young children with a spear fishing gun in Mexico because they inherited the serpent DNA from his wife and were going to grow into monsters. His name is Matthew Taylor Coleman. He's 40 years old. He made the statements to federal investigators after being arrested at the border in the wake of Monday's double filicide court documentary. I don't even know what filicide is. Maybe like a young homicide.
Yeah, I'm assuming like pedophile, filicide. Sounds like probably something to do with kids.
Kids, yeah, maybe. Coleman was reported missing by his wife on August the 7th after he left his Santa Barbara home with his 10-month-old daughter and 2-year-old son without a car seat for the infant and took them to Rosarito, according to the documents. He allegedly shot them dead through their chest with a spear gun and was arrested by Customs and Border Patrol as he tried to re-enter the US only 2 days later. The border cops observed what appeared to be blood on his paperwork in a vehicle, and the Mexican police found the young bodies matching the description of Coleman's kids in a ditch, according to the documents. The suspect waived his Miranda rights and told the feds he believed his children were going to grow up to be monsters, so he had to kill them. He was charged with foreign murder of US nationals and was slated to appear in the LA court Wednesday. And this was only on August the 11th. So this was a few weeks ago.
This is a real thing that happened a few weeks ago. You mean some of this didn't happen in 1985?
No, this happened a few weeks ago, brother. This year.
To be fair, it said it's influenced by QAnon. So obviously it didn't happen back then. But wow.
A spear fishing gun, bro.
A 2-year-old and a 10-month-old baby.
Brethren.
How did he lose his mind so much?
Fam, these are the only details I've got. That's why I said it's not a fun fact. It's just a fact.
Big man.
It's just a fact. It reminded, when I read that, because obviously I read it a couple of days ago and I was going to say on here, but it reminded me of that show I told you about that I watched on Netflix where he killed his wife and 2 kids and they were coming back she came back from a holiday. The friend was trying to find the wife, knocking on the door, blah, blah. And he came back from work very oblivious saying, oh, where's my wife?
And he threw the kids in the oil drum.
He threw the kids in the oil drum. It reminded me of that.
How do people live their whole life normal, manage to have a family, a house, a job, a wife, a car, and then lose their shit so much that they kill their own kids with a spearfishing gun?
I can't
in Mexico,
fam. I can't even imagine the velocity at which that traveled. That would have propelled into their chest.
Bro, both of them. I hope he had more than one arrow.
Fam?
I hope he had more than one arrow.
Because, and then man had to, and then again.
No. He's lost how did he lose it so much?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know. Because that's not, fam. On top of that, let me show you the picture that they used to explain this thing. Obviously, you know, they put like cover photos and stuff. That's his cover photo.
That's a normal family, my G. Oh, for Christ's sake. For Christ's sake.
Wild, right?
I need to know what happened.
For the audio listeners, it's just him, his wife, and 2 kids smiling at the camera.
And they look like they want to ski and trip.
Fam, they look like they're on holiday having the greatest time. That's literally the photo they used for the caption of this story.
Hell, man.
It was posted by the New York Post as well. Crazy, right?
That's ridiculous.
Crazy. Imagine witnessing that.
No.
Imagine being in Mexico. You for some reason you're on the border or like close to the border where in some deserted area. I don't know. Tijuana. I don't know where that is, but I'm sure it's around there. You're driving, you're actually like, you're a farmer or something. You're in the woods. You're in this terrain. You're chilling now. You're doing your work. You're doing whatever you want to do. All you hear is, but you familiarize yourself with that sound, but you know there's no sea or water around you. So why am I hearing a spearfishing gun thing? You hear it again. Fam, you just like, you search around and you can see a man dragging the spearfishing gun back. And you're like, what's going on? And you see him dip. What do you do? Obviously, because he left the utes there.
So I can see the corpses there. Oh, you mean, do I go over there or just get on with my day?
No, I'm asking you, what do you do? You've not seen the corpses, but you hear the gun. You're suspicious, but you hear it again.
And then I see him drive off.
You see him peel off. You don't see him peel off, but you see a car peel off.
And I know that's a spearfishing gun.
You know that's spearfishing gun, and you know there's no water around you.
Cool. I'm definitely going over there.
Okay.
100% I'm going over there. And then I'll probably bring my gun. I'll probably bring my gun just in case. So he might have been...
Man said I'll probably bring my gun, knowing full well he's already got a gun in Mexico. That's jokes. Continue.
100%, yeah. If I live in Tijuana, I've got guns. I'll probably bring my gun because I think he might have been one of the good guys. He might have been shooting like El Chupacabra or something like that. He might have been shooting something bad.
True, you know.
So I'll bring my gun over there, see what I go on. I'll have a look. If I see 2 babies dead on the floor and my man's peeled off, 1,000,000%, bro, I'm sprinting to my pickup truck. I need to follow him. I need to catch up and I need to follow him because he's done for. 100%, I couldn't see that. Kids, couldn't see that. Speaking of, I've got a story for you. It's a regurgitated story, nothing to do with me.
Okay.
But I've got a story that happened to a guy on a pod that runs a pod that I listen to.
Okay.
So this guy, check this shit out. This guy was driving down the, this happened like 2 weeks ago. This guy was driving, so it basically, like I said, it's one of the hosts of a podcast that I like to listen to. he was basically driving down the road with his missus one day, and he saw like a crash. He's seen an accident on the side of the road.
Okay.
And he was just going to drive past it. And typically he would drive past it, as most people would.
Sorry to cut you off. Where's his base so I can like picture?
So it's in America.
Okay.
In LA.
Okay.
So he's in LA. He's driving down the highway. Sees a car has crashed into like a lorry.
Okay.
A big truck. And
like on oncoming traffic kind of thing, or like back
oncoming traffic.
Okay, like this.
So like he's seen I think, I'm assuming, so say he's going this way. So if he's facing forward, the truck is facing forward and the car is facing against it.
Okay.
So it's nose to nose, right?
I'm with you. Yeah.
And as he's driving past, he's looked and he can see like a 5-year-old kid. So the car's like, the car's like they're normal, crushed. And he can see a 5-year-old kid on the roof going like this to traffic. So my man says, what? Pulls up. And his girlfriend's like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Get back in the car. And man's like, that's it. There's a ute jumping on the car.
Yeah.
By himself.
Yeah.
Runs over there, says to the ute, Wagwan, what's going on?
Yeah.
And he says, my brothers are inside. He looks inside and there's a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old in the car, strapped into the car. They can't get out. So he has to bust through the window.
This is on like a dual carriage or something.
Yeah. He has to bust through the window and he can see there's gas leaking out of the car. And he said, actually, just as he was running towards the ute that was going like this, he saw a man running across the highway on the other side who got hit by a car, but then like got up and kept running.
Kept running away.
So he said, what the fuck?
Yeah. Prior to him seeing the crash.
No, he's seen the crash now. As he's pulled up.
Yes.
Got out of the car because he's seen this. He looks to the other side and sees a man running off.
Oh my God.
The man gets hit by a car, gets up and like limps off and keeps running off.
Oh my
So he looks at my man. He's seen the ute going like this. He looks at my man, seen him get hit by a car and run off and says, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Runs off, says, my brothers are inside.
Yeah.
Smashes the window, drags the kids, and the truck driver's helping them as well.
Okay.
Starts dragging one of the kids out, goes to grab the other kid, and the other kid's like, mommy. So he's like, what's going on? And he says to the truck driver, is there anyone else in the car? He says, yeah, I think there's someone in the front. He looks in the front, the mum's dead. Her brain splattered all over the dashboard. That one's dead. And the kids don't know. The kids in the back, they don't know the mum's dead. So he has to like cover the kids' eyes and shit to get them out. And he says to the truck driver, like, put a blanket over the mum or something. The kids can't see that.
Fuck, man.
So now we've got like a 6, a 4-year and 2-year-old. So we saved their life, everything like that. Went into the deeper details, found out from the police like what happened and stuff like that. Apparently, the dad was the man that was running across the road.
Because as soon as you said that, I'm thinking maybe it's the truck driver. I assumed it was the truck driver off the bat.
The dad.
Wow.
Apparently the dad got the whole family in the car one day, got them on the road on a drive and was like, we're all going to heaven today. The whole family's going to heaven today. And he tried to kill the whole family. Drove into the truck on purpose. Went on like oncoming, drove into oncoming traffic and tried to kill the whole family. And the only person he killed was his wife.
Fuck.
Bro.
Fuck.
How crazy is that?
That's insane. What goes through people's minds, man?
Bro, people are off their head.
Kids, bro. 3
little kids.
Why don't people just talk shit out? If you wanna duppy yourself,
Fam, if you want to die, go and
just
die.
duppy yourself.
Go away.
Why are you trying to ruin everything for everyone? Man's ruined families now.
Bro, I just don't understand the human psyche to the point where you can be cognizant enough to, like I said, have a house, have a job, have a family, have everything going normal for you. But you're so cracked that you're like, oh, on Saturday, I'm going to get the whole family in the car and I'm going to kill us all. I'm definitely going to do that. And you have that in your head. You're that cracked that you have that in your head, but you can run your life normal for the rest of it. And you actually do it. You actually get everyone in and say, bro, we're all dying today, just so you know. And you actually go through with it. Psychologically, bro, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how that's a thing.
Family, I promise you, if I'm in a passy and my missus is saying, oh, we're all going to heaven today, I'm either yanking the steering wheel or yanking the handbrake.
Oh, handbrake's going up straight away.
Because I don't know what you're talking about. You're probably going to get a box in the mouth as well because you're chatting shit.
Bro?
You're chatting shit. You can't kill me and the youths.
If I'm sitting there, and I'm hearing, and we're on the road, we're driving, and then I'm hearing, okay, cool, role play. It's me and you. Mm-hmm. We're in a gay relationship. Mm-hmm. We've got 3 adopted youths from Nicaragua in the back. 6, 4, and 2.
You're such an idiot. But yeah.
You're tapped.
Of course it's me. Of course it's me.
You're tapped.
Yeah.
And you get us all in the car and say, let's go for a Sunday drive.
Yeah.
You already know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
And we'll play it off and see how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Action. Right. Action.
James, grab the kids. Let's get in the car, man. Sunday roast, usual spot. You know how I like it. We'll go there. You know, I thought I'd treat the family today.
Treating.
Thought I'd treat the family today. Grab the youths. Let's go. What are you saying?
Gang.
Gang? Cool, man.
Treat.
Cool,
I love
cool,
a Sunday
cool.
treat.
I know.
Might earn yourself a little Sunday treat. Gang.
So we grab
All
Chris,
right.
Kyle, and Caleb. Get them in
Chris,
the car.
Kyle, Caleb.
Get them in the car. Guys, come on, get in the car, come on.
Vaminos. Vaminos.
Vamos. Chris,
Yeah,
Kyle, get them.
yeah.
Vamos.
Cool. Right, we're all in.
We're all in.
Strap yourselves in, kids.
We're going for a
I
Sunday
mean,
roast.
6, 4, and 2. You got me. Strap yourselves in. Sunday roast. Sunday roast. Let's go.
Speeding on the highway now, cruising. Music's playing. It's 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Pretty Riggy in the back.
Everyone's just living life.
Everyone's lavish. Let's
You
go.
don't even know what going. They're
Bro.
in the fucking
The little
the
car
car
seats.
seats, just like in the car seat. What was that? A
Killed
spider.
a fly. Knocked
Car
it.
seats, just chilling, having a good time.
Gang.
Cool. Oncoming, well, driving now. Chilling. And I just turn and look at you. Don't look at me like that, first and foremost. James? Babes? I think we're all going to heaven today.
Oh, like metaphorically, because the roast is going to be so good?
I mean, that would have been nice, but that's not what I mean. Bubba, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
I'm taking us all out.
Pardon?
I'm taking
Car
us.
speeding up.
I'm taking us all out.
Who's us?
Me, you, Chris, Caleb, and the other one. I'm taking us all out.
Why?
I've had enough. I've had enough of all of you.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, I'm 100 serious. 100. I've had enough. I've had enough.
Of what?
You, the kids, the lies, the late nights, the stress. I've had enough. I've been trying to talk to you for months, James. You don't want to listen to me. I've had enough.
Big man, I can't hear you because your head's all the way up your own fucking ass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Swear?
Swear.
Kids in the back. Daddies!
Your mum. Give me the fucking steering. Your fucking mum. Get off. Give me the fucking slag.
Bro?
Fam, I'm yanking it. I'm yanking a handbrake. I'm yanking it. As soon as we come to a stop, Vaseline. Face, Vaseline. Square up. You want to see heaven so bad? Get the fuck out of the car. You want to see heaven? I'm clicking my nails off. You want to see heaven? Get the fuck out of the car.
Fuck out the car. And I ain't talking about the barn either.
Fam,
Fucking hell.
I couldn't. That skirt, I couldn't fake. I actually felt the fear in my chest. I felt the fear in my chest. That's real life G-force. I couldn't firm that.
Bro.
Nah.
Man went into a truck, bro. Imagine being the truck driver. Imagine it was Trucker Dave.
Probably was Trucker Dave.
Jesus. The truck.
All his livestock got murked that day.
Livestock. Man couldn't do no trades on the border whatsoever.
He was livid.
Wow.
Smack bang into a truck.
Wow.
Everyone survived fine except for the mum.
That shit like that, man.
The one that cared about them.
Shit
Now they've got no one.
It drives me insane, man.
Same, G.
It drives me insane.
Kill your
bro.
damn self.
Kill your damn self, man. So now the 3 youths have to live with the fact that they're probably never going to see they're 100% never going to see their pops again. 1,000,000% never going to see their mum again. And the 2 younger kids probably have no recollection of what happened, whereas the older kid that was on thing,
He knows.
He knows what happened, but he doesn't know what happened.
They're going to grow up and find out.
That's trauma, man.
Yeah, so I think what my man did, obviously he's got a lot of P and a lot of influence.
Fuck, man.
They had a GoFundMe for the mum's funeral. And it was 30 grand that they were trying to raise. And from the support that my man got from mentioning on the pod, I think they got like 70, 80 grand.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and he's a stand-up comedian, so I think he's going to try and do some shows.
Charity shows and stuff.
And charity shows and obviously dedicate all the money to the kids. So obviously growing up,
they'll be looked after. And stuff.
College, all this stuff, they can start to pattern. Like
what are the odds?
Shit.
What are the odds of someone like him? But then again, you said it was on like a motorway kind of thing. I'm surprised like only a couple people.
Well, he said after everything was said and done, he looked back, there was bare people outside their cars, but they were all like, is there anything we can do? Like, what's going on?
No one
and he
really
was like,
took
big
action.
man, you're 10 minutes. What do you mean? Is there anything you can do? And there must have been bare people that drove past.
Yeah, of course.
And it's what I mean about the episode a little while ago. When I was talking about the missus that killed herself in my apartment block.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
It sucks, but there's just not enough people that are like see something
like a fight or flight.
Yeah, like that see something odd. We see so many like crazy. You see so many car crashes every day and stuff like that. It's weird that you like so many people will just drive past and just see. I personally don't think I would drive past if I saw a ute like this. And there's only ever been one time in my life where I've seen a car crash and thought, nah. And it was actually in Manny.
Swear.
Yeah.
Was it whilst I was living it?
Yeah. We'd record. It was while we were doing the pod. We'd finished recording.
No way.
I was driving home in the evening. And as I'm driving home, I saw a car had smashed into like a bollard. So it was like wrapped around the bollard. And cars were just driving past. There was no police car next to it, nothing. It was literally wrapped around this bollard. And I drove past it the first time, and I just saw everyone acting normal, and I could see it there. And I was like, nah, I couldn't see if anyone was in it or not. And I was like...
It would have been dark, innit?
Yeah, and I was thinking, bro, why is there no police cars? Why is there nothing here? If, like, does anyone know that this is a thing? Like, is there someone, like... fucked in there, so I did spin round. I went round and came back again, and then like pulled up next to it, and there was no one in there, and there's no one even anywhere near it. So I was like, well, okay, fair enough. And I just fucked off and left it.
Fair play, man. Good thing you
that's
did
the only time where I thought, like, big man, I need to do something. But like I said, in that situation, no one else stopped. Any other situation where I've seen a crash car, I just drive, fam. It's just a normal thing that you see every day.
Yeah.
So literally, if he didn't look, because he said he looked and saw it and just kept driving, and then when he looked again, that's when he saw the ute on top of the car. Bro.
And then saw the my man getting hit by the other car.
And only once he'd only pulled over, he saw the my man getting hit by another car and then fucking off into the distance. Crazy.
All to heaven today. How does he know that that's what they said?
This is way after. This is days after.
Okay.
So they've had interviews, and they probably interviewed the kids and everything like that. So apparently there's a lot of domestic violence in the house. They've interviewed like the aunties and all this stuff, so they know about the history of like the dad. They know obviously what like the domestic violence, and I'm assuming one of the kids said that when they got in the car, daddy said that we're all going to heaven today. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what happened.
Wow. Do you know whether the guy got caught or anything?
No idea.
And this was when? Recently,
like a week ago.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What's going on,
bro?
What's going on?
What's been going on?
True. What has been going on?
Stuff like this has been happening forever.
It's wild, man. I wonder what the tipping point is for some people.
Same.
I wouldn't want to obviously be in that mental state, but I wonder what it is, because I don't know how you can be so sane to be so insane in like a matter of a day,
bro.
That's very scary, bro.
Terrifying, bro. Imagine just snapping like that.
I couldn't. I honestly couldn't. I don't think I'm capable of it.
Yeah, fam. I
genuinely don't think I'm capable of that.
I ain't got the energy for that.
100%.
To orchestrate that.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, that's
I'm
nuts,
speechless.
bro.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, he's going to hell there. I don't know where he thought he was going.
Heaven.
Yeah, he got it fucked up.
Nah, bro. Nah, you're
going to burn.
You're burning.
You're
brother.
going to be sucking Satan's tool forever.
You're burning, brother. Wow. That's not cool.
Jesus
That's not
Christ.
okay.
Yeah, fam. It's long.
Fuck.
But anyway, I have a like a dilemma that I would like to read.
Hit me.
I feel like we haven't done one of these in a minute. Okay, so man said, hello. Me and my girl love the podcast. Brackets, I fully got her hooked on it. Plug in yourself. I actually had a dilemma I wanted to ask you guys. Me and my girl are planning on going to the same uni. Oh, God. All right, cool. Right. This is aimed at you again. Me and my girl are planning on going to the same uni together.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to tell my parents, as we're planning on living together to save money. She doesn't really have to worry about talking to her parents as she's older and has her own yard now. My problem is my dad. My problem is my dad, mainly, as he's Nigerian. My mum is Spanish and is a bit more laid back, but still was a bit wary with the whole "what if you break up" situation. With my dad being Nigerian, I'm scared of even telling him, given the reaction he might give me. And once he sets his mind on it, I know he won't even consider it. You man are stubborn, fam. Fucking stubborn. So what should I do? Should I go and not tell them, or tell them and deal with the outcome?
I mean, so he's going to uni. He wants to live with his girl
Yep.
to save P.
Yep.
And he's scared to tell his rents.
Yep.
Long story short.
Long story short, he's scared to tell his parents because, his dad's Nigerian. And once he tells his dad, he knows he's going to get it in his head and just refuse it off the bat.
I mean, and he said she's older and she's got her own spot already.
She's got her own spot. She's a bit older, so she doesn't have to worry about telling her parents.
Okay. I understand where he thinks his mindset is, but I also understand that his parents are probably right, in the sense that the mum said, "Oh, what if
What if you break up?" Yeah.
Very understandable.
Yeah.
I'm assuming going to uni, he's 18. I'm just going to assume. You're living with someone, especially a partner, at such a young age, which I've never done, sounds like a mistake to me. Especially in uni. Sounds like a big mistake to me. But then in the sense of your pops, him being stubborn and things, I think the reason why he's more stubborn is because he's straight to the fucking point. Your mum's clearly dilly-dallying about things. Oh, maybe this, but I think, and ultimately both parents are right. Like, I don't think it's the best idea. It might be a great idea financially, but I think in the long term, it's going to end in tears, bro. I think it's terrible.
Cool. You do realize he didn't ask if we thought it was a good idea or not. He asked how he's going to deal with his parents.
Very valid.
Man's doing it anyway.
He's doing it regardless. Okay. How is he going to tell his parents? Maybe he's clearly going to have to... He's obviously going to do it and then tell his parents after. I think that's the only option. He's going to do it and then tell his parents after. But how is he going to tell him? Fam? You know, one of them ones where you know you're in trouble, and like I've gotten back in the day, like secondary school, like primary school, you get like report cards and shit when you fail stuff.
Yeah.
So I remember it had to get signed to make sure your parents are aware that you big man, you've been failing, and I want your parents to know you've been failing.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I think I cut up the top part that explained everything. It had a signature thing at the bottom and a date, and I was like, "Pops, this is a slip you have to sign for a trip that I don't want to go to. So you have to sign it if you don't want to go on a trip." He signed it. Don't know how I patterned that lie.
Fam, I don't know how you patterned that lie.
It never got clocked, and I went back into school, gave them the ting.
With it cut up?
With it cut. Fam? I don't know. I can't remember the repercussions, but I remember that's what I did.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to have to be one of them things where you're going to have to orchestrate some form of, big man, I'm going to uni. I'm living in this block in halls or whatever. And if they say, they want to come try and visit, you have to pattern a fake yard thing.
Yeah.
You have to pattern
a fake yacht.
fake. I don't know. You're gonna have obviously make friends, explain the situation to one of your boys that you eventually meet in uni, and be like, boom. In a couple months' time, my parents are gonna come through. I need you to sell this yard to them like it's ours.
Yeah.
Like it's ours.
Yeah.
You know, they can never find out I'm staying with Shanice.
Yeah.
They can't find out. They can't find out, for the love of God. I'll be chucked out. They can't find out.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. You know what's wild to me? What's wild to me is that parents, like, I'm fortunate that I never grew up with that level of threat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like obviously once I reached a certain age, like obviously I wasn't a bad kid, so I never had to deal with, when I was young, I never had to deal with any of that.
Yeah.
And when I got older, again, really, I never had to deal with any of I want to do this. With my parents, it was more like, if you want to do it, do it. You could do it, like, whatever the repercussions. If I said like even when I told my mom and dad, like, oh, I'm going to be working as like a guy that gets naked for a living. Like, even then, they're just like, cool. Like,
I actually don't think I ever told my parents I was actually a butler in the bath. I think I told them I was just I can't remember, but I definitely didn't tell them that. I don't know what I said to them, but I 1,000,000% didn't tell them that.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
or they would have gone mad.
I don't think... Well, I'm assuming they may have gone mad, but I just don't think it would have been a conversation I wanted to have.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
You know?
I remember telling my parents, only because my mom was on me to be getting a job. And I was like, yeah, cool, well, I finally got a job, so leave it.
And I also think, sorry to cut you off about this whole original story, but I also think the reason why I didn't tell him is because I think when we were doing Butler and Bruff, was I working at Hush as well? Or like doing something else as well? Nah.
It was just that you didn't start working till Hush until after I'd left Butler in the Buff.
Okay, say no more then. I can't remember what I said to them. But anyway, back to the point.
Yeah, so fucking hell. Yeah, I never had to deal with that level of threat in that if I was to go to my mum, say like, oh mum, I want to go live with X at uni, for her to be like, no, I don't want you to do that. And for me to be like, okay, I understand that, but I'm going to do it anyway. For her to come back and be like, cool, well, you won't have a yard to come back to when you're done with uni then. Like, I've never had to deal with that level of like, I'm doing this. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Cool. Well, you don't have a family anymore.
Yeah.
So don't try it. I've never had to deal with that. So whenever you like tell me stories, or any of you man tell me stories, or any of my friends tell me stories and stuff like that, or when I deal with this guy, when he's like, my dad's Nigerian, he's just not going to have it.
Yeah.
And like, for me, a lot of time it's like, yeah, but who gives a fuck if your dad has it?
Yeah.
But then I realized like, oh, man will fully kick you out. I'm like, what? That's crazy to me.
Bro.
Because of what you want to do at uni. That's nothing to do with the house. I want to live with my girlfriend at uni. No. What do you mean no? It has nothing to do with you. I just said no. Well, I'm doing it anyway. You ain't got a yard anymore. And you ain't got money in your bank. How about that?
You want to live with Shanice? Stay there. That's all they'll say. They'll say, stay there. That's all they'll say.
Nah, fam, that's not fair. I'm an adult. Let me do what I want to do.
Are you? That's what you look down at me. Are you? Yeah, adult, yeah.
Nah. Fam, you man go through it.
You think you pay these bills?
You man go through it.
Bro, ski.
Every other message is Nigerian this and that. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Bro, it's the life we live.
Oh.
The game is the game, man. That's
It is the game.
The dice we rolled.
Fucking hell. Right. In terms of advice, yeah. It sounds like Theo got it right. You need to pattern a fake yard.
You have to pattern a fake sign.
People lie about shit in uni all the time.
All the time, bro.
All the time. I remember when I first got to uni, same again. See, my mom was on about jobs, bro. Oh my God, she was on my back about jobs when I lived at home. She was on my back. Every summer I came back, I had to get jobs. My mom was on it about jobs. I've got the itchiest nose of all time. Oh my God. Sorry. She was on at me about jobs all the fucking time. And I remember when I got to uni, she was on at me and I lied and I was like, bro, I've dropped my CV off to 2,000 places.
I remember you said this on here before as well.
Bro, I dropped my CV. I said to her, I've dropped my CV off. I think I dropped my CV off like 3 places.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not bad.
This is first year. It was my Blue Ink days, isn't it?
Yeah, you got a job at Blue Ink.
Like that.
Like that. I remember I intentionally didn't tell her that you got a job. So I'm not dealing with it. I just can't be bothered, man.
Of course.
The thing is, it's just like, ugh. Ugh, I don't want one. And there was nothing about your work at Blue Ink that intrigued me.
Of course not.
Until you said you had like a Christmas party or something. And then I was a bit
like, you man came to that, innit?
I didn't come. I didn't come. Where was it at?
Lava Ignite went up. 100%.
I didn't come.
Oh, Rem was there for sure.
Someone was there because I remember you telling me. I remember you telling me about it.
Rem was there for sure.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you were there.
I definitely wasn't there. Sure. I missed all the cool shit.
Okay. You were probably.
I was at home.
You went home every
weekend.
fucking weekend. That's why. Loser. Yeah, I remember.
So yeah. I didn't come, but I remember you telling me like, oh yeah, we had a Christmas party and stuff like that, and I remember thinking, fuck, that sounds fun. That's the only slither of anything to do with you working that appealed to me. Was the Christmas party. Apart from that, I was like, fuck that, bro. I remember you said you got a shift at whatever time. I was like, fuck that, man. Fuck that.
I remember. I think I remember one night. This was first year of uni, working in Blue Ink. I watched the first time I'd watched Paranormal Activity. The first one scared the life out of me. Scared the living. Fam,
yeah.
I could not sleep. This was what 2000. When did we start? You 2009. 18, fresh 18.
Yeah.
Could not sleep. It was bare of us in one of. I can't remember whose room it was in. Bare of us watching it. Paranormal Activity. Couldn't sleep, and I think I had probably like a 10-6 that day. Fam, I stayed up, bro, and probably kept for like 2 hours because I was like looking around, bro, looking around for hours. I was a ghost on shift.
Nah.
I wanted to sleep at every opportunity.
10-6.
Something stupid like that. I knew it was an early shift, and I finished like mid-evening. I was like, fuck, I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Bro, I remember.
Don't know how I'm gonna do it.
I think the only proper job I had, it wasn't even a proper job. So what jobs did I have at uni? I had butlers in the buff.
You had Hush?
I didn't work at Hush.
The Hub.
I worked at the Hub.
Yeah.
And I worked at Marks and Spencer's.
I don't remember that.
Christmas tempting. It was dead.
I don't remember.
Marks and Spencer was the only like proper job. Working at the Hub, obviously got sacked.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
But working at Marks and Spencer was a Christmas tempting. I needed the money, and I remember working there, and they made me work on the till in the fucking women's department. Do you know how many clothes women return, fam? Do you have any idea how many clothes women return? It's fucking ridiculous. It is stupid. Half the shit I was dealing with was returns.
Oh, wow.
And I remember thinking, you man are taking the piss. And then sometimes if I wasn't on the till, they would just make me, they just pay you for dumb shit. They were like, oh, dude, you have one day where you just make sure shit is neat. You just walk around and you just move like a rail like that. And you're just walking around trying to look busy for hours and hours. Oh, I feel like it was fucking brutal.
I know, bro.
It was brutal, man.
There, bro.
And I remember there was one Don that went to our year. He was in our year. I didn't know him until we started working there.
Okay.
But he would give me lifts. He was cool. But he got to work in the cafe. So when you actually got the job, that for the Christmas temp job, there was no assigned. You didn't apply for a certain
role
area.
Or whatever. Yeah,
it was just like worker.
Tank, yeah.
And then once you got the job, bang, they'd delegate.
Here,
and he remember he got to work in the cafe. It sounded sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it sounded sick. And I was just thinking, fuck. He sounded like he just had so much fun all the time. And I was just down there folding clothes and moving little fucking racks and shit like that. And I remember I had to work on Boxing Day at 5 a.m.
Tough.
5 a.m. on Boxing Day. Start of January sales was on Boxing Day, which meant I had to spend Christmas alone in Coventry because I had to get up for work at 5 the next day.
I don't remember this, bro.
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
First year?
No. This was Grafton, third year.
Really?
Third year.
I do not remember this.
Yeah, bro. And I used to have to get and it was the fucking Marks and Spencer's at the arena. At the Rico Arena. I had to get the bus there.
Nah, dead that.
Bro, it was shit.
That.
I hated it there.
Dead that.
I hated it there, but I knew I couldn't get sacked.
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't get sacked. I just couldn't. I can't remember what situation I was in my life, but I couldn't let my mum know I got sacked. I just couldn't. And I had to work there. And I remember getting there on the Boxing Day. I think actually no, because it was a Christmas temp job. I think the Boxing Day was my last ever shift there.
Okay.
Well, even if it wasn't planned, it definitely was my last shift. I didn't go back after that.
Yeah.
But bro, I remember waking up. I remember being there, and because the heating hadn't been on in our yard for the whole Christmas break, which at uni is like a month, the heating hadn't been on in weeks, bro. So when I got in the yard, fucking freezing. 3-story yard.
Yeah.
No one's been in there for weeks. Fucking dead of December, mid-December.
Sorry, bro.
Bro, fucking
I
freezing.
can imagine.
Fucking
I can
freezing.
imagine.
No food in the gaff.
All shops closed.
All shops closed, bro. Fucking freezing.
Wow.
Freezing. And I was just thinking, this ain't life. And that was my first ever like real shit job experience. Not shit job experience, but like I'd had other jobs before that. Like I'd even worked in warehouses before that. And I'd worked in it, but that was like one of the first like experiences where I'm like, whoa, wow. Just the concept of having a job is shit.
Yeah.
Like just the fact that someone's going to tell me you need to be here at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Just that alone to me was just like, this is baffling to me.
Yeah, it's far-fetched.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do I need to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning? And I remember when I got there for my shift, some bitch asked me to do some shit and I was doing it. And then like 5 minutes later, it was like a 2-hour job. She came back 5 minutes later, like, are you not done yet? And I was like, excuse me? I'd never even met her before. And I've been working there for like a month.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you not fucking done yet? And I was like, it's 5 in the morning. I was thinking, I'm walking out. I remember every half an hour, I was like, I'm walking out. I'm walking out. I'm not making it to the end of the shift. I'm walking out. I was livid.
I can imagine.
I was livid.
I can imagine. That sounds like hell.
Fucking hated it there.
That sounds like hell, bro. Absolute hell.
Bro, it was so shit.
Christmas temp, they use and abuse Christmas temps.
Bro?
They use and abuse Christmas temps.
No one remembered my name.
They don't give a
the
fuck
whole
about
time
who
I
you
was
are.
there, no one remembered my name. And you think you've got a job now. You think you're secure now. They don't give a fuck about you. Hurry up and get out. Bro, oh, I hated it there.
Jesus.
I seriously hate how I made it through the whole contract.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to come back after Boxing Day, but I definitely didn't. I remember.
Were you the only one staying at yard? Did we all go back yard? Like to our yard, respective yards, and you were stayed?
Yeah, everyone back to London, Birmingham, or whatever.
Yeah.
I came back. I spent Christmas morning with my family, then came back to Coventry.
Dead. All of that.
For Christmas evening. I did bring my girlfriend at the time,
Okay.
but we came back to the yard, freezing cold.
No food,
No food, went to bed, freezing cold. And when my alarm went off in the morning, big man, I don't know how I got out of bed. Freezing cold. And I remember thinking, I'm done. Like your light goes off in your head, you're like, I'm done. Like, I'm not going. And you can't make me. I was definitely late because I was thinking, because I remember I bought my car, I drove back.
Okay.
I drove back that time.
Okay.
So I didn't have to get the bus the next
Okay.
day. So I could really stretch it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done. I'm not coming. I'm not doing this today. Bro, my alarm went off at like 4 and I was like, nah, fam. 4 o'clock on Boxing Day.
Wow.
Human beings shouldn't have to be treated like this.
Bro.
And this is just a normal retail job.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are doing it.
Bro, I don't know. Retail especially for like Christmas temps, so like Black Fridays and all that is hell on earth, bro. And hospitality, obviously, for like Christmas periods. Hell on earth.
Nah, fam.
Hell on earth.
It was an absolute nightmare. I remember I had one bitch try and return like tights that she bought like a year ago.
Just mugging it.
And she didn't even have the receipt.
Mugging it.
I was like, get out.
Sharon, get out.
Get out. Get out. Bro, this is a message to anyone who works retail. I'm so sorry. Fuck that. Fuck that. Get out. Now, leave.
While you can, bro.
Bro, leave. Go now. Get out. It's horrible there.
Oh, bro, I've done both sides, bro. I've been in hospitality and I've been in retail. It's tough.
All of you, man, escape.
It's tough.
Escape. Start a bakery or something. Do something else. Get out of there. Because it's hell.
It is.
Oh, fam, I'm so sorry. It's not on.
It really wasn't, man. It's not. It's tough, man. It's very tough.
Fuck.
I
Anyway.
hope you answered your question anyway.
Yeah, bro, you gotta lie.
You have to.
If you want to keep everyone happy, you gotta lie, man.
You have to lie. But yeah.
C'est la vie.
I'll
Right,
see you
guys? Love.
Gang.
See you on Thursday.